This time, it's war.
For those who remember, for those who will never forget, and for those who will experience the Star Trek adventure for the very first time. The Star Trek Hexology. Six timeless adventures that have changed Star Trek forever. Now, all six films remastered in glorious HD for the ultimate in sound and picture quality. This will be your last chance to own a physical copy of Star Trek. The Gene Roddenberry creation that launched the Star Trek franchise. The human adventure has just begun. For all generations. The original Star Trek films on sale one last time. Yeah, that last clip was my third video I have ever done. So I haven't said that in a long time, but remember, it's okay to be nerdporeal. So, hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to this. This is I didn't really plan this stream, so we're just going to be talking stuff in. So I have Steve with me. We're going to put a link up to the stream if you want to join us. We're only going to have a couple people at a time. That way, it doesn't get too clogged up. So if you're interested in joining, hit the link. But before we go any further, I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Oh yeah, I am 2K Club Poriel. I'm part of the 2K Club now. So may the ghosting begin. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I want to say hello to my friend in real life, Brian Anderson. Thanks for coming by. And who else we got? We got a White Cloak here. What's up, Pips? We got DJ Ronnie G, member. We got Jaden. What's up, Jaden? We got, did I say Salty? Well, I'll say Salty again. What's up, Salty? We got Nas. Oh, we got Mags is here. Got Zillionaires here. Who else is here? I have no idea who's here. There's a bunch of signals. Oh my God. We got Phil McCracken is here. What's up, Phil? We got Radical Retro Gamer Levon. What's up? Joseph Dredd's here too. I can't keep up with the chat. That's how crazy this is. Your Barmy's here. What's up? Too many. It's too many. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to all these. Gray's here. What's up, Gray? I'm trying to see. Angry Canadian too. Jacob Ironside. Oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. War Monkey, Tim's Talk, War Monkey, Shelby from earlier, Brandon. Guys, you guys are all awesome. So let's, without further ado, I'm going to bring in Steve. What's up, Steve?
Yo, how is the pleasure clip not in there, sir?
I did not include the.
Oh my God, sir!
Horror chat.
I was waiting for it. Pleasure. That's like the most epic line you've ever said ever.
And pleasure. Okay,
pleasure.
There you go. Pleasure.
Did you? I just want to make sure. Did you see that that Mags gifted you 5 members?
Oh my!
That's what that all was.
We're okay. So let's see. We got TD just became a sponsor. Okay, so do you hear a clip? Do you hear transmission? I hear transmission.
Of course.
All right, so welcome, TD. Here's a welcoming message from Mike or from Mike Ehrman, young Mike Ehrmantraut. God damn it!
I figured,
Huh? Going. What am I supposed to do here, Mikey?
What are you doing?
And then we got Sync just became a sponsor. Well, thank you, Sync. I think we got another clip for we got another clip right here.
I think I take them now.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, shut up.
Yeah, please.
Just shut up, Mikey.
Welcome, Sync.
Mikey's got the best bitch voice ever. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. And we Kyla Dare as a Kyla Dare became a sponsor. Welcome, Kyla Dare. Let's see what let's see. I think I hear another particular transmission right here.
I swear, if you ever show your face out there,
I swear,
I
won't.
ever,
I won't.
ever.
I won't. I promise you.
Oh.
Welcome to the Continuum, Kyla Dare.
I think you got one more. I still hear something rattling around out there.
Yeah, TD, then Sync, Trip. Trip is a sponsor too. All right, so what's all right? I'll give Trip. I'll give Trip the fun one right here. Here we go.
They're all fun. They're all fun. What do you mean the fun?
Well, I mean, there's some that are more fun than others. I think.
Okay.
Like I saved it. Like when your son became a member, I saved that one for him.
Yeah.
So.
Man, the continuum grows. Their knowledge has added to your own, and now my brain feels like it's gotten that much bigger because like my smart level went up from 0 to 2 because I am stupid. So now that the continuum grows, I get a little bit more smarter. I'm smarterer. Yeah.
All right. So you know what? So let's begin. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna add the link to.
You want me to pin it?
Yeah. You want to pin it?
Okay.
So you want to come on if you're interested in coming on talking to us. We're gonna have there's gonna be two people on at a time. So
it won't let me pin it, so you have to pin it, sir.
All right, I gotta pin it.
I don't have that much power, though I can do this. So I've now. Okay, sorry. I won't be a dick. All right. Oh my gosh, coming in hot.
What?
Somebody already clicked the link.
That's quick.
Yeah, I know.
Message.
Are you gonna? There you go. It's pinned now. There you go.
All right. And
hey, what's happening? Congratulations, man.
Thank you. How you doing?
Congratulations. I'm very happy for you guys happy for you that you made the 2K. That's a big milestone, man. Like, I was busy working on my Game Boy Power Switch, my GBASP Power Switch, and I got the notification that you're doing a 2K stream, and I decided to pop in. So I want to say congratulations to you. Congratulations to Prophet the Dragon. In case they all don't know me, I'm Radical Retro Gamer Levon. I talk about video games on my channel. I do like how-to tutorials. I do lots of stuff, and let's just say I do a lot of good things on my channel. I don't focus on stuff that's bad. I started my channel to make people happy. And
I on the other hand started my channel to be angry and yell a lot. So I'm glad that you're out there to balance me, because I'm just a raging piece of crap. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I rage. So I'm glad
Yeah.
that there's other people out there to balance out the universe, right?
So how?
Yeah, that's why I started my YouTube channel. I started my channel just to to have a good time, to make people feel entertained. I started my channel to make people happy and give them something they want. So that's why I called myself Radical Retro Gamer Levon. Because I just felt like the name is right, And also, again, congratulations to you, man. I'm very happy that you made the 2K subscribers. That is a huge milestone. I do appreciate that a lot. I appreciate you. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry,
That's
but
all
I
right. I'm glad.
appreciate the 2K. I'm very happy for you, man. I hope that you continue to 3K and all this other stuff, and I'm very happy that you made it to this far. Like, I remember when I first subbed to you, I remember the first time I subbed to you. It was actually a really good time, actually. And you were streaming video games and talking about sci-fi and all this other stuff. And yeah, I rewatch your streams every now and then when I'm board or something. If I'm not soldering on Game Boys or working on projects with the speaking of which, I have a Pikachu Game Boy Advance SP that I'm currently working on right now. I'm gonna get another motherboard for it because this one got busted. In case you didn't know, the power switch is busted on this thing. So yeah, if I'm not working on Game Boys, I'm either watching your streams or watching someone else's streams because let's just say I love to be a part of a community that's positive, not negative.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the point. The point is I mean, reason why I started my channel is I want to expose the stuff that is good, that I feel is timeless, that I feel anyone at any age can relate to. Hey Steve, can you link his channel, Radical Retro Gamer Levon? Can you link his channel?
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to plug? Any projects that you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, there is some projects actually. I'm working on the Game Boy Advance SP AGS. I'm doing a 101 mod where I take I buy a motherboard from eBay and then mod it, add it to my Game Boy Advance SP and like put in the ribbon cable and like assemble it and stuff. I'm working on a project as a video for my channel, and also guys, if you sub to me, I'm gonna be playing Street Fighter Alpha 3, so that's gonna be my next project after I finish the Game Boy, because I'm a big Street Fighter fan. I'm not gonna lie. I like Street Fighter more than I do Mortal Kombat because I suck at Mortal Kombat. Let's be honest. But I will be playing Street Fighter Alpha 3 as my next project. I will be, if I can get past Sagat, that is, because Sagat is a huge spammer, dude. Like, he'll spam the tiger attack. It goes like this, tiger, and then he'll tiger uppercut. Like, what? Why are you spamming, dude? That's not good. Like, this guy's a massive spammer. This Sagat dude. If I can make it past him though, I have to practice first before I play the game. So and after the Game Boy Advance SP project, next project will be Street Fighter Alpha 3. Then after that, I'll work towards another live stream. Then I'll do some more unboxing videos and more streams where I play video games and talk while talking to y'all. I will play more Sonic Adventure. I will play more what's that game? Viewful Joe. I'll get back to that game because I remember I did a stream about that, but I never got to finish the game, so I'm gonna play Viewful Joe. I will play Kingdom Hearts again, but not 2, because I beat that game on a live stream. I will play Birth by Sleep. I will play any game you guys request. So if you have any requests for a video game that you guys will enjoy, please let me know and I will play it. I promise you that. That's the one promise.
All right. Well,
I've been focusing a lot on Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy recently. That man, am I tired? Am I so tuckered out from streaming,
Okay,
dude?
all right.
I feel like I want to take a nap right now.
all right.
But other than that, congratulations, man! Congratulations on the 2K.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So everybody subscribe to Retro Radical Gaming Levon, and we'll definitely check you out. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. And stay nerporial.
Hey, you guys, gotta get going. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. And okay, I want to read Gray's stream or Gray's super chat, and we'll get to our next guest. So Gray, Wakizashi's Tea House for 1,001 yen. Hail and congratulations, Nerporial. It's been great working with you, and I appreciate your awesome support. Best wishes for 2023. How was my Gray? Not that good, but thanks, Gray. You're awesome.
No, it wasn't. Dan Crane also gave you a member 5-month continuum comment. Says Hail Nerporial Lifeform and your 2K subscribers. So
thank you, sir. Thank you for being a supporter. And well, we got another guest right here. What's up, Paul? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, man?
Pretty good. Just I didn't plan the stream, so I'm just kind of winging it here. So
that's pretty much all of my streams in a nutshell. But yeah, man, I can't stay too terribly long, but okay. I just wanted to pop on for a moment and say congratulations to you for 2,000 subscribers. You absolutely deserve it. But that's not enough. You need 4,000. You need 5,000. You need 10,000. So people watching, if you know someone that is not subscribed to this channel, he did not tell me to tell you this, but I'm telling him, but I'm telling it anyways. Share this stream out so that Nerdporial can get more subscribers and eventually take over the world.
There it is. There it is. Taking over the world. I like the sound of that. Yeah. on to 5, and then 10K. Then who knows? One of these days, maybe we'll be doing a 100K thing here, and he'll be ghosting all of us. He'll just be sitting there. He'll be big screen, being like, "I did this by myself. Screw all of you." And
so Paul, since you're here, and your channel's called the Star Wars Guys. I've been getting into debates with quite a few people. I have to ask you. Ooh. I might have asked you this before, but what is your take on Andor? Did you like Andor? Do you think it's one of the best shows ever?
Okay. It was definitely better than Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi, which, to be fair, is quite the low bar. I enjoyed it enough, but as someone that does want to see more of the Jedi and the Force, it just wasn't a show for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But enough about Star Wars. One thing that I did want to mention before I got off of here, and one of the things that, of course, I'm not just here as a subscriber, I'm here as a friend, and certainly I've helped you a lot on the Lord of the Rings stuff, but of course you have helped me out a lot too, especially on Tuesday Night Trek. We went through all of the original series and the original series movies together, and it is not exaggeration when I say that had it not been for you, I would not have started my Star Trek journey at all. Because again, for those that don't know the story, the Star Trek movies were something that I had never seen. And initially I was planning on just watching the movies. But then I saw Nerdporial's video talking about his sort of journey through the movies, and I saw that there were a couple episodes from the TV show that he recommended sort of in supplement to that. And so I was looking for a way to watch them and found them at the time for free on Amazon Prime, the whole season. And I saw that it was just 3 seasons, 20 couple episodes each. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to go through all of these. I'm going to talk about them on my channel, even though I'm a Star Wars channel. And I want to reach out to this guy, Nerdporial, and get him on. So that's where our friendship started, and it's been going strong since. So I got to go because the dinner bell has rung, but I wanted to say happy 2K to you, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Paul. And, I guess I have to ask, how far are you in Star Trek right now? I know
Well,
you just got past
Okay.
TNG, all good things.
Yeah.
You're on DS9. Have you gotten to Voyager
no,
or Generations?
we're actually somewhat taking a break from the shows for a little while. Me and Crit and all them have kind of gotten burned out. So Tuesday Night Trek for the next little bit is going to be basically just me playing Star Trek Online. Then when we're done with that break, we'll be getting into DS9 Season 2.
Okay, nice.
And-
Season 2 opens pretty well. It opens with a 3-parter. Bajoran, It's got some Bajoran intrigue in that one.
Nice.
So,
And
yeah.
of course, man, the door's always open for you on that show.
Thank you. I do want to return if I can make it. I get so many requests now too.
You
You're
hear
too
that, guys?
popular, big timer.
He's a celebrity now. He's Club 2K Poriel.
Mr. 2K over here. Like I said, soon he's gonna be ghosting us all, Paul. We're gonna be like, "Hey,
You're
come on!"
right.
He's gonna be like, I'm just too busy, man." And it's gonna be like, "Oh,
Yes,
Emporio, right?"
but I do gotta go have dinner now, so I will see you
Have a
guys
good dinner.
later and open up this spot for someone else.
All right, dude.
See
Take care.
Have a good night, Paul.
You too.
So yeah, now everybody's asking for whiskey. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Whiskey is being
Oh, man.
being poured right here.
We
And
just
you know
got
what else
to-
I got? You know what else I got to go with it? You know what's really good with whiskey that I like to have? Steve,
Morphine?
You should know this.
I thought we were talking about this before. Morphine.
Not morphine. No, Steve. This is what.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong conversation we were talking
By the way,
about.
I got this. I bought this from the bookstore.
Oh, toilet paper?
Yeah, I don't know. Seeing, watching Pips and the White Cloaks talking about this, and Dane taking out his copy, I was like, dude, I gotta get that too. So I went to Barnes and Noble and got a copy, $75, and you know what? It's Lord of the Rings. It's timeless.
Yeah, Jane, all you gotta do is click the link, my man. It's that simple. You have to set up a little bit, but yeah. But I just want to say real quick, Dempsey, I know you've been taking sort of on a hiatus, but good to see you, my man. I hope all is well with you and your brood, and I hope.
Yeah, we gotta do. I want to do my own video game music stream with you and Angry Canadian. So
Yep,
you might
so,
you might be hearing from me within a couple weeks. So Dempsey,
hope,
you're awesome.
Hope all is well, my man, and hope we get to see you around here soon when everything's motoring along in real life. I know that train is hard to manage sometimes. So glad to see you, buddy.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I still have Dempsey's. I just don't want to drink any more of it. But I'm not.
It was so bad, wasn't it? You hated the Dempsey's drink,
It was
not him.
Oh, like compared to this Woodford Reserve, this tastes like good, whereas the Dempsey stuff tastes like complete shit. It tastes like complete shit burn.
Well, I was sort of thinking about it the other day too. Is like, well, just I forgot because Dempsey sort of got bombarded when everybody found out him and Zombie Man were talented, and it's just like, hey, make all this stuff. And it's like they're such good guys, right? They're just like,
yeah.
I wonder if it got a little overwhelming. I hope not, because I hope they know where everybody was just eager to work with them because they do such good stuff. But I hope they weren't feeling overwhelmed from all the asks. That's my only worry.
Yeah.
But,
So cheers.
Cheers. Didn't we just get you off the floor?
Yeah, you did.
Jesus,
I'm
Christ.
I'm reverting back.
I'm gonna have to drive all the way over there again and pick you up. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How far are you? Like
I don't know. You're stalking
16
me on Facebook now.
1600. 1600. Wait, we're friends on Facebook now.
Yeah, Napoleon whispers me on. He's like, "Hey, I know what your family looks like now." It's like, ah! It's like,
I
no.
did not say that. I did not say that. Fuck you.
It's like, no.
It's weird. Facebook recommend once I got your phone number, Facebook recommended your profile to me. I'm like, how did it fucking know?
Because they're spying on us. Come on.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, there's not even any doubt about it at this point, is there? So.
Oh shit! Got in my eye.
You don't drink? Well, I don't know. I don't drink, so I don't know. Maybe you do. Does it like work faster if you pour it in your eyes? Pips.
Yeah. You ever see the movie Airplane?
Yeah, yeah,
I have a drinking
course.
problem.
yeah. There you go. See. I think Pips was drinking his whiskeys through his eyes when he was watching Andor because he liked that piece of shit. Oh, I shouldn't call it a piece of shit. It wasn't a piece of shit. It just was sort of like
Lebanon.
it's like toast. Like the way I describe Andor is like when you put a piece of toast in, right? And you just you're worried it's going to be in there too long, so you stop it way early, and the bread is hardly toasted, and you're like, well, I can't put it in any longer. It's going to get burnt. I might as well eat it like this. That's Andor.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I felt like it's like well, I'm gonna redo the toast analogy. So
Okay.
I love 9 and 10 episodes 9 and 10. That way the prison arc
ones, right?
ended with, and then you had Luthen in his glorified speech to that mole inside the ISB. That was freaking great. Like that was like eating the part of the toast with the cream cheese, the butter, and the jam. But then 11 and 12 hit, and it just felt like you reached the end of the butter, the cream cheese, and the jelly, and then all you got left is the
Crust.
Is the bland crust. And I'm talking you're going from super duper sourdough, crisp, delicious, made in Europe, to processed Wonder Bread, like full of plastic, full of preservatives, full of everything. And it just did not leave me wanting to taste more of it.
Wait,
like,
is it
down the road?
Did we just find a new rating system? Toast.
Toast. Yeah,
toast. It gets 3 soggy toasts out of
honestly,
5.
the show wasn't bad. Is it the best thing? Is it the best thing since sliced bread? No, but it was for a modern show, it was fine.
It was watchable, and that's
very
saying
watchable.
something. That's saying something, especially since Obi-Wan was all but
Yep, and
not
that's all thanks to Pips that I watched that show, and I blame him for watching the show.
I am extremely curious what the reaction to the Mandalorian season 3 is going to be now.
Do you think they're going to recast Cara Dune?
No, she's dead. They'll kill her. They'll say something off screen like, "Man, remember when we were on this planet, Mandalorian guy, and that missile went right and hit her in the face, and her head exploded? That was a shame."
Chat, I gotta ask you if something came out, something that was widely people were waiting for it for a while, and then you get a bunch of people ahead of time saying, "Oh, this is great! This is the greatest thing I've ever seen." Like I first noticed that with The Force Awakens years ago, and then I saw that again with the Last Jedi. And then today I'm noticing on Terry Metalis' Twitter that people have seen the first 6 or 7 episodes of Picard season 3, and they're saying it's the greatest Star Trek since Deep Space Nine. So, but we have another guest. And
what was there a question in there?
I don't know. Is there?
I don't know.
On the screen.
Don't on what you said. No. I was talking about your is the moral to the story? Don't trust the critics before you watch it with your own eyes.
Or whoever the fuck is saying. Whoever the fuck's saying it's the greatest thing ever. I love it. Riker forever. This is Riker's best moment ever. I'm like, okay, sure. You know what? I haven't seen it. I can't judge it.
Look, it's we've talked about it. The worst thing that happened to nerd/geek culture was it became mainstream and popular. All these people know that Riker is important, so now it's like, oh man, Riker's the best now, right? So it's like, or this is Riker. Riker's outdone himself in Picard. It's like, you didn't even watch TNG. How do you know, right? You just know his name. That's it. So that's a lot of what's going on.
And probably read the wiki, but we have
there you go.
We have a guest. We have a guest, and she is a big fan of Final Fantasy VI. Which is a great game, and I'm just gonna say, welcome to my bourbon friend, Magitech Mags. What's up?
Bourbon friend.
Cheers.
She's
already out. She was ready.
Yeah, I
She
was
was
ready.
ready for it.
This is I love this double oaked Woodford Reserve. It's really good.
It's funny. I'm wearing sunglasses, but just in honor of Pips.
Yeah.
But it's so weird because now it's reflecting like the StreamYard stuff, but I don't want the StreamYard link to be seen on the sunglasses.
Yeah, you know what's funny is if you can get a big enough reflection, you look like a menacing anime villain. Like if you ever seen enough anime, you know, they wear the villains, especially like the evil scientists or the politicians, they wear the glasses and the glasses shine when like they're doing something really sketchy or something evil, or you don't know or they want the audience to feel like, oh, this person's there's a menace to this guy. That's kind of how I feel about you right now with that reflection.
Oh, so you think I'm an anime villain at this point?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Look at Steve's face. He's like, I'm not walking.
You just called her the villain. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, villains I mean, if you don't have a good villain in the story, I mean, the story stinks. So I mean, Mags is an essential part of the story.
Okay.
And nothing gets past her. Like if she
flattery, Brian, in Chicago, is this how Chicagoans talk?
Chicagoans, I mean, I'll be honest, I've been to California. I thought Chicagoans were rude, but then I went to Los Angeles. I went to California and I was like, oh no, we are nice compared to them. Sorry. California is just, I don't know how people live there.
It is
like,
definitely.
It's just everything
you
they
know
say
what?
about California is true.
Now I used to live in California like 20 years ago and it was fantastic.
So does that make you a villain, Steve?
Apparently. Well, no, I escaped. Like it's like Escape from LA, man. I'm Snake Plissken. I got the fuck out of there.
Did you get the fuck away from the bad CGI? Because John Carpenter had little to no experience with CGI.
I'm just talking about LA. Like that's all. Like I'm not.
I think Nos is right in the chat. People from New York and Boston are the worst. California is third.
Did you actually say Boston, Mags? That's not how you say Boston. It's Boston.
Hey, I'm from the South. I say it differently. Leave me alone.
I'm from Chicago, and I'm just an asshole.
Hey, when are you sending me that pizza?
At least,
I could send it to you within a minute, you know, because that's our culture now. I can just send you stuff in a flash. Savior of the universe.
Brian, so do you? Is Chicago pizza? Does that include pineapple on pizza?
They've had pineapple on pizza. I'm okay with pineapple on pizza. So, yeah. Prophet rode away out of LA. So.
Oh my gosh.
We got.
Are you wicked smart?
Let's get
wicked
started.
Smart.
And looks like Pips is leaving us. All right, man, dude. I hope everything goes well for you, dude.
Bye, Pips.
Yeah. So yeah, another whiskey stream, and I have my donuts are here somewhere. So once I have enough to drink, I'm gonna have a donut.
Make sure those donuts are good. I don't know how those donuts have been.
I just went to Dunkin'. I got a coffee roll and an apple fritter. So you know that's like 1,000 calories right there, dude.
Hey, sugar and whiskey. There you go. It works.
Oh, hey, it's Mike. Like the best. It's the best feeling in the world.
I'll be right back. My eyes are watering and I need to grab a tissue.
She tried drinking the whiskey in her eyes.
No, I didn't.
She got a drinking problem. She got a drinking problem. Drinking problem, people.
Sorry. Donuts.
Surely you can't be serious. I am serial. I'm serious. Excuse me. I'm serious.
Oh
Don't call me Shirley.
Shirley.
I didn't even have enough to drink.
That up. Good Lord. Holy crap. That took a while to get out.
What does whiskey taste like? It tastes like it depends on the whiskey. Whiskey is a broad term. If you if you break it down, you know, you have your bourbons, you have your scotches. Bourbon tastes really good. Bourbon's a very American drink. And then you have scotch is more, I don't know. I have to drink scotch again to really, it's not nearly as flavorful, but it's got that kick. It's got a bigger kick, I think. So yeah. But okay, so we got another guest right here. What's up, Jaden?
Howdy. Hi. I don't know what bourbon is, by the way.
It's a drink. It's an alcoholic drink. It's a form of whiskey.
Oh, okay.
Hard liquor. So how you
Interesting.
doing? How's college?
There you go.
It's going good.
Bourbon
Thanks
tastes
for
like
asking.
happy tears of orgasmic angels.
Oh my god.
Man, salty has
Salty.
transcended. Oh my gosh.
Congrats on 2,000 subs, Nerdporial.
Well, thank you. It was one of those weird cases, and this happened with two of my videos. Like my first was my Forbidden Planet video. That just kind of took off after a year. So it went from like 500 views to like 35,000 views. And then something similar happened. I don't know why in December with my Ocarina of Time retrospective. I released it 100, 200 views, which is what I usually get, because that's, the nature of my channel. And then all of a sudden in December, it just, I look at my analytics, my highest was like 1,200 every 48 hours for a couple of days. And I mean, it's still pretty high. Like my rates are still pretty high. Like it's still at 300. So it's still gathering subscribers. And that's pretty much what really led me to 2,000 was because of that one video. But that's a 5-hour video I did. And I put a lot of time into that.
That's all it takes. Well, yeah.
So it pays off. It paid off.
That took a long time for you to craft that. So it's good that.
Yeah, and I wasn't even working. So, but now that I'm working, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to make those big long form videos. So I'm going to have to figure that out. So, yeah, dude. Yeah. So yeah, I have not read a lot this last week, so I have to really catch up for next Sunday for Wheel of Time. So trying to get into the 30s, the mid 30s for Great Hunt next week. So. We'll see how far I get.
Dude, man. I know you can't do it, but audiobook. I know you got to do both, but the audiobook saves me so many times when I got to do stuff like that. I can just a few hours and I'm caught up.
I like the audiobook quite a bit. It's really engaging. Like it's like the both what was it, Kate Redding and Michael Kramer. They're very good. Like I wish that there was a chapter where they both kind of speak at the same time. So he'd be all the male characters and then she'd be all the female characters. I liked her. I did not really care for I forget. Like I didn't care for his version of Suwan. I liked her version of Suwan more.
Yeah, it was hard. It's hard listening sometimes. It's a little jarring when one reads for the opposite, right? And then you hear the opposite. Yeah. It'd be nice if they could just I don't know how hard that would be for like her to do all the female parts throughout the whole story and him to do all instead of doing chapter by chapter. But I mean, I would assume it's probably a lot more difficult than just reading a line and making it make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I get your point.
I can't let this go unpunished. So audiobooks is the deep dish pizza of books. Okay, deep dish pizza is like next level compared to regular pizza. So your New York style pizza, your Detroit style pizza, that's all your California where they put shit on where they put any shit on their pizza. Chicago style pizza is
I know that reference.
Wait.
Chicago style pizza is
what
the
heck
goat.
is the difference?
It's delicious. You got the butter crust. You have the great tomatoes. You have the Lou Malnati's ingredient. It's not just marinade. They don't just throw a bunch of shitty marinara sauce. They put stewed tomatoes on top. You eat that with cheese and sausage and on a buttery crust, and it is delicious. The thing is that one slice is so filling, and it's great. And audiobooks are great, but I would say reading the actual book is the deep dish pizza of that. I agree. Audiobooks is more like you're on the road and you go to a Sbarro or you go to a New York style, they hand toss their pizza, they hand toss the dough. You eat a big giant cheese pizza, you eat it, then you feel like crap, and then and then you have to go to the bathroom after that. That's what it is. So
what?
I guess that's accurate.
Alan Copeland, what's up, Alan?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with you or not. I like the audiobook, so
I
leave
am
me alone.
not. I am not telling you to agree with me. Destroy me. Destroy me.
Well, this isn't Twitter. We can all have our own opinions and not attack each other like screaming monkeys.
Uh-oh.
What about flying monkeys like in The Wizard of Oz?
You
This
know,
sounds like fun.
actually, I don't know if I've seen that movie or not.
It's the one with the yellow brick road. It's the
one
one
with the flying
with,
monkeys.
Dorothy and Toto and the Wicked Witch of the West and the
one where
Cowardly
they have-
Lion, the Tin Man.
And the
I'm not
flying
talking
monkeys.
about the Star Trek episode.
Is there the song where they're singing, "We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz"? Oh, okay, okay.
No, that's from Gone with the Wind. Jeez, get it right, dude. Get it
Oh my
right.
God. Little Women, right?
No, Gone
Not-
with the Wind.
that is not
It's
Gone with the
It's a
Wind.
musical about
You're trying to
women
mess with
dancing
me.
in the
I
wind.
know it. Shut up.
And there's
Oh,
fire, and there's
shit.
fire, and there's gnashing of teeth in Atlanta. That might have nothing to do with the Civil War or General Tecumseh Sherman or something. So I'm just saying. Oh, Gone with the Wind's a great
Yeah.
movie. That is Gone with the Wind is a great fucking movie. If you want to see, if you like, you
Amen.
have Scarlett O'Hara. She starts off so unlikable, but the way her character progresses through the movie is just brilliant. And
I've never seen the movie, but I'm definitely planning on it one day. I just have to find the time. I'm writing too many
frankly,
essays.
frankly, my Jaden, I don't give a damn.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Wow, thanks a lot.
shots are
I haven't watched
fired.
it either. How do you feel about that?
Wait,
You want to fight?
Steve, you haven't seen it either?
You haven't seen Gone with the Wind? That is like the first
All right.
epic film.
Steve's on my
My
side.
Brian, you and me, we need to do a stream on this one then.
I've never seen
I
it
got
before.
you know I kind of got to read the book now too. I kind of want to read the book, the source
Mhm.
material. I want to see how different it is from the movie. But
Mhm.
yeah, that movie that was the first epic in my opinion. I don't think there was a 4-hour movie before that. Like that movie was 4.5 hours long.
Oh my god.
4.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Zach's has opinion on deep dish pizza. Just let you might want to read it.
Deep dish pizza is basically trans pizza. No, you don't really transport it that much. It's just
Well, what exactly is
it's
deep dish pizza? Is it just
you know what?
it's
You know what?
like a
I'm
pie.
going to go
It's like
to
a
the
pie
Illuminati
with
website
cheese on
right now.
top.
I am going to show you
A deep
what
dish pizza is like a quiche.
really?
a quiche. There's no fucking eggs in fucking.
It's a pie. It's literally a pie.
It's a pizza pie.
It's a pizza pie. It's like
I'll show you. All right.
That means you can
yeah.
put anything in a pie. I mean, is an
Right.
apple pie a pizza pie at this point?
There you
That's
go.
what-
See, that's a
All
good
right.
question.
I gotta
Yeah,
share my. Okay.
Philosophical. Are we
Inquiry
mad?
minds want to know. Reporter.
Yeah.
Is it apple
Hey,
pie
that,
pizza?
that might help create by a delusion that I could eat as much apple pie as I eat
Yeah.
pizza pie.
This is
and feel better
basically
about myself.
a Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza right here. You got the butter
Illuminati.
crust right here. You got the butter crust right here. You got the sausage and the cheese underneath, and you got the deliciously stewed tomato marinara sauce, and it's just mwah. And I'll be honest, the
It's more
Italians
dough than
probably
a
will
normal
will
pizza.
tell me that I don't represent it because it probably isn't. They
Hey,
look at
Brian,
it, they're like,
Brian,
"Ugh."
Brian.
But
It's a Godfather. He does this a lot.
mm,
The only pizza I've ever had was, well, normal pizzas from Papa John's or any of the other
Shaq-a-roni?
crappy pizza chains.
Do you eat the shakaroni? I'm sorry.
so I got to ask you guys, what's
I have
better,
no idea what
Papa
that is.
John's or Domino's?
Oh man, are we going down this route?
Yeah, we are.
I
We
mean,
are going down this
it
route.
depends. See, the thing is, though, it depends on what your circumstances are. If it's like 3:00 in the morning, you've been drinking and partying in college, and you also got to study at the same time, which one are you going to choose?
I'm going to
Something.
choose to not party.
That's a good
I
one.
know,
Yes.
I don't know. Probably Domino's. If I had like, that's where we always sort of like, if we're getting pizza last minute, that's where we go, because I like the little like cracker crust. It's almost like nachos instead of pizza. It's like crunchy.
Yeah, I mean, I was recently talking with somebody about Domino's, and I was just like, "Really, Domino's? I've never eaten Domino's."
Papa John's is fine too. If you're,
Yeah.
I like them, but there's just not one around.
I'd rather make my own.
Honestly, I don't discriminate, especially when it's when you really need a pizza and it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna settle with this one. But I prefer the local Italian place
Yeah,
up my way. Yeah,
if you can, if
they
you
make
can find
really
yeah,
good margarita pizza, and I love margaritas.
yeah,
Margarita
if you can find like a good mom and pop place, that's the best thing to do.
and
But,
they're from Italy.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, I know. Mangia
So-
bene.
I'll say this: I've been watching a lot of channels, a lot of channels where Italians react to like Americanized pizza and Americanized Italian dishes, and they always look disgusted. Like I don't no.
They're like, nah.
Joseph, the garlic sauce is terrible.
do
What
they
are you
talk in
talking
Italian
about?
with their Italian outrageous
How can you
Italian
like it? It's
accents?
terrible.
Oh, especially the older, especially the elderly Italian.
Do they say "Mamma Mia"? That's all I need to know.
Yeah, they do actually.
All
Mamma
right,
mia.
I'm in. Mamma Mia! What the hell are
Mamma-
they doing with that pizza?
How can I resist you?
That
Mamma
was really
mia.
good, Steve. Are you part Italian?
Apparently, I am. That just sort of came out.
Maybe you should be Mario instead of Chris Pratt.
I
Oh, listen to
I'm
that.
okay. I'm
Hey,
okay.
hey,
I'm
Mario. I want
I-
to hear Mario now. Nice.
I
love
don't know.
Mario.
I
Mario's
that
like
movie-
my first ever fandom. Did
I have
you all
hope.
know that? Did you all know that was my first?
I
ever
wouldn't
fandom?
have guessed it, Ryan. I mean,
No.
no.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
It's just
I was
because
going
I'm
to-
just that cool, and I'm just that hip, and
I thought it would have been Zelda.
Zelda was
He came into
Zelda was
Zelda
second.
late,
I
yeah.
played Mario first before I got Zelda. Once
you
I
got
beat all
this-
the Mario's back in the day,
Yeah, I remember
Super
you-
Mario 3, then there was no other Mario games to play, so then my folks got me Zelda. Very different experience. Took me years to beat the first two on E NES.
I don't remember beating the second one, to be honest. But
But we got another guest. We got Jacob Ironside. What's up, Jacob?
Hey, Jacob.
what up?
What's going on, man?
Corporeal.
How you doing?
Where do you
got?
where do you
Congratulations on 2K. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Now, yeah, like I said, now I'm part of the club. Now I get to not my privilege. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
I didn't hear a word you
Just
said. You
kind
cut out.
words. Huh?
I think you cut out.
Yeah, you kind of cut out there.
there a
You
little
sound like
bit.
you were underwater.
You
Uh,
said
Can you hear me
something
now?
About, yeah, we got you now,
Yeah,
but
we-
you said
we
something
got
about doing something and ignoring us all or something like that.
Yeah, my mic. My mic's been kind of acting up, so it's not my fault. Seriously, it's not my fault. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, so we got that. So I'm gonna go to. We're gonna look up Terry Metalis.
Why?
We're gonna see. Oh, thanks, Jake D. Thanks, Jake. Miss you, buddy.
Hate it.
See what? Huh?
Terry Metalis.
Who's Terry? Who's this?
He's the showrunner of Picard season 3, the show
Oh.
that we are going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the asshole. I see.
What
Oh,
asshole?
full-
I haven't called him an asshole.
I get. Oh,
He,
hey, it's I saw there was a robot in that scene, wasn't there? He's a robot now, right?
I have no idea. I didn't see a robot.
So they're all going back in. Well, isn't every scene Picard's in? He's a robot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is. I mean, technically, he dies at the end of season 1.
I know that much. So I know that much.
So
With-
what happens in season 1
respect-
is
With
Huh?
respect to TNG, who wants to see a bunch of old people hobbling around?
I just was gonna say, is that the plan for Picard season 3? We're just gonna bring back
That's a good
everybody
point.
from TNG and make it Picard season 3. Is that the
so
plan?
is this
that's pretty much what it is.
Is this the TNG? Instead of it's going to be Star Trek: The Next Generation retirement edition,
Yes.
like a retirement home
That's what
edition.
that's what it looks like. So here's one right here. I've seen
It's the
more than
retirement
half of
ship.
hashtag Star Trek Picard's final season, and it's everything I hoped for when the show premiered 3 years ago. Not so much TNG season 8 as the 5th movie we never got 20 years ago, but much, much longer. At Terry Metalis needs to write more, possibly all the Star Trek.
Blah blah blah
Perfection.
blah. Whatever.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we lost today. We lost this actress right here, Annie Wershing. I was like, really? Because she's not that. She was only 45. Apparently, we
Yeah,
never
that's
knew
really
she had-
young.
yeah, she had cancer.
Yeah.
I was like, how'd she
Oh
get
wow. What type of cancer did they say?
I don't know. I don't think they said, but I remember her in 24. She was in the last 2 seasons of that show. I don't know if any of you guys seen 24. She plays an
It's been a hot
FBI.
minute, but
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah, she
Is
played an
that-
FBI agent that, well, let's just say she gets involved with, Kiefer Sutherland, Jack Bauer, and then she becomes just like Jack Bauer. And then her character gets killed
Yes.
by the Russians because apparently she had a history with the Russians. So, and the final season of 24 ends with, Jack Bauer fleeing. He tries to assassinate the Russian premier because the Russian premier had her killed, and he ends up having to flee the country. So that's basically how 24 ends.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Wow,
yeah.
45. That's pretty young.
Wait,
Yeah,
is that
that's-
the actress that was in that newer Superman and Lois?
I don't know. She was in. She played the Borg Queen in Picard season 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
and
picture.
then so she played the Borg
Regardless,
Queen. And then
too
yeah.
young. Too young.
That is way
man.
too young. Yeah.
yeah.
It's terrible.
And then we get right here. I too have seen the first 6 episodes of hashtag Star Trek Picard season 3. It is, for my money, the best since Star Trek since Deep Space Nine. Everybody brings their A game, but at Jonathan Frakes is probably the MVP. Episode 5 is something truly special.
So these
All
are
hail Terry Matalas.
these are preview. Like these are press, right? I'm assuming these are
I don't
press
know if
viewers.
they're press or they're just random people that they invited for like a
Screenings?
preview or
So to
premiere
preview the
screening
whole
or
series, though.
6 episodes, like that's more than half the season. The season's
Yeah.
10 episodes, so
That's a lot of time. So I'm assuming that the episodes are about what 45 to 45 minutes to an hour. Is that basically how these streaming services are running? these days?
roughly, yeah. They're roughly that. They're 45. They're not as short as like D plus shows, but they're not that long either. So
Yeah, so you're talking about five episodes. It's about like 3 or 4 hours, depending on how much time is there, and that's a long time.
yeah,
That's like Avatar, 3-hour movie.
Another thing I was curious about Avatar. Now,
Oh, gosh.
I am surprised how successful it is, because I didn't know anybody that wanted to see it. Like nobody I knew was interested in that movie. Yet somehow, this movie is making it. According to an article I read earlier today, it surpassed The Force Awakens, and The Force Awakens made a lot of money.
That being
Yeah, I
said,
don't
though,
know.
did any of you guys see it?
Nope.
No,
I have not.
See that. So
Neither.
not to speak for the man, because I'm sure he'll show up here at some point. But Salty, and I'm starting to sort of agree with him. Salty doesn't believe that the numbers are accurate, and just from polling the panel right here, and none of us have seen it or had any want to see it. I don't know who watched this movie to get it to $2 billion. I don't know. Like
I don't know either. And
anybody I've asked. Oh, sorry, Max, I didn't mean. But anyone I've
No.
asked it has said no. I haven't seen it. I have no interest.
I have not heard anybody, whether it's been in my workspace and the grocery store or anything, nobody's talked about this movie. And then it's almost like I think some people have said that it wasn't necessarily, like, some places weren't necessarily filled up or full. So I don't know if some of these seats are being bought and paid for. Like when you have sports teams and they always say we have a full sold out stadium, but then you look around and it's like there's plenty of seats available when you're
There you go.
there, and then it's like it's like a lot of times it's resale tickets. So I don't know if somebody's buying these types
Yeah.
of things for something else. I'm not sure. It's
I was gonna
strange.
make a poll, Rapporio, but I can't. Only you can make a poll.
For what?
See who's seen in your chat seen Avatar too, because you got Zach hasn't seen it. When Zach does homework, he's probably gonna do homework tonight with the Last of Us TV show. So we know Zach is committed to watching awful things for content.
You can always do this.
I'm just kidding, Zach.
Put a 0 if you haven't seen Avatar, and put a 1 if you have.
I already got the poll up.
Oh,
you do?
polls up.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there's a poll.
Have
Okay.
you seen the new Avatar, Negatory?
Nope.
Can we also put in
9.
there can we put no and the Wheel of Time TV show is shit? Can we I guess we don't need to do that though. It is just shit.
Yeah, I mean, we
Think
all
of the
know
unanimous
that, so
consensus.
there's no reason to do
So
I
that.
10
see
votes,
Avatar.
9 have not seen it.
99999.
One has.
Yeah, 9.
So out of 10, so 1 out of 10 votes. So 1 yes, 9 no's. So it's just like I don't know. No, I'm accurate. I was right. Zach's is doing homework. I don't know, man. Like we were talking about that on Gray's stream. Sorry, Jacob. Go ahead.
Is James Cameron that full of himself that he would buy out theaters?
Yes. Yes. Well, I think part of it is, and
I mean, he keeps re-releasing Titanic in like multiple different formats all the time.
Well, and they keep releasing Titanic in the theater every time it loses its record for being the most profitable. It's like, oh, we got to re-release Titanic because it's got to be number one, right?
Didn't they do that with Avatar too? They kept re-releasing it.
Oh
when
yeah,
it
he
came
does that
out.
all the time. He does that shit all the time. So yes, I think and plus what they did. I think it was Salty that brought it up. They shot 2 and 3 together, so they got to try and drum up hype somehow because there's another shitty movie coming out right behind it.
Yeah, and there's a 4 and 5 supposed to be too. There's going to be a 4 and 5 as well.
Is that going to take another 13 years to get out?
No, I think they're all written and they're just they have all the dates.
Is this the new J.R. Martin or whatever his name is?
George R.R. Martin.
Thank you.
I can't believe these two came out, to be honest. But.
You know how long it's been since they released a book. He's released a book. It's been it's gonna be 12 years in July, and the time of release between book 1 and book 5 is 15 years.
So, well, he's never going to make another movie either. But I want to shout out Zombie Box here for a minute. Zombie Box. I have Zombie Box. I'm with you about Titanic. The best part of Titanic is when those people fall off the back of the boat and hit that giant propeller. That's the best part of the movie. But I did want to ask. Come on, fight me. That's not. Of course, that's the best part of the movie where you just didn't go. Oh, are they gonna fall? And then that one dude falls and hits the propeller and just starts helicoptering. That's the best part. Did you know, Mr. Zombie Box Reviews, that your eyes will once again get to see the joy that is True Lies in a TV show for CBS called True Lies?
What?
Where they have recast everybody, obviously, to look nothing like Arnold Schwarzenegger and what's her face? Activia girl. What's her name?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Activity girl Jamie Lee Curtis. They look nothing like each other, and it's just like Magnum PI is being redone, and he's a Latino dude or Puerto Rican.
They probably
switched but what is True Lies?
True Lies is a 90s Schwarzenegger movie.
Action comedy or like outlandish, over the top action comedy with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Well,
it's actually highly entertaining. I love that fucking movie.
Yes, that movie is.
I love that movie.
They'll probably switch the male and female or the husband and wife character.
It's a screen for screen.
Definitely.
Jacob, I shit you not. The preview I saw is basically a screen for screen copy of the bridge scene where he's trying to catch her off the bridge from the limo, trying to grab her. That was on the preview to get you hyped for the show. It's him hanging out the helicopter trying to catch her. It's like, are we literally just copying the movie but making it into a 10 episode show?
That's all they can do. Just copy. They can't make anything else. Just copy stuff.
It's so I don't know, man. I know some stuff got remade and all that but I just feel like that's everything now is some crappy remake of something better. It's sad. It's like Prey. Prey is all over the place.
Have you guys seen this series? I know I asked have you guys seen 12 Monkeys? And you didn't really care for it?
No.
I've never seen it.
It was a big okay. I don't even know if it was okay. So the first half was sort of okay, and then I think it's another series that just went too long because it didn't know what to do. I think if I recall, the first season was the best season by far because it just they had stuff written, and then I think they got picked up and didn't know they were going to get picked up, and they didn't know where to go with half of their storylines, so they just sort of like
Is it very CW-esque?
It's very sci-fi-esque. So it's not CW. Like it's definitely not like Wheel of Time, walking in hallways and emotional,
And feelings.
crying in hallways and shit like that. But it's your normal sci-fi, made, show, right? I mean, the some of the CGI is quite wonky. But some of it is okay. Like some, not the sci-fi, some of the acting, right? They get around some of, like, I mean, it wasn't as good as sci-fi era Expanse. Sci-fi era Expanse was really good. So it wasn't even close to that, but
yeah.
But I mean, it was. I think it's, if I remember right now, it's been a long time. It started out okay, and it just sort of went right down the pooper. But
I'm just checking out like all these. I'm just seeing all these reactions. I've been so lucky to see episode 5 of Picard. It's incredible. It will blow your minds. I am not seeing I can't wait.
Thank God we get to see gray-haired dwarf. Oh my God, they're all gray. Look at that. Thank God. Every single one of them is just old. Like, thank God. Go ahead, Sam.
One more thing about True Lies.
Oh yeah,
has my favorite version of Nick Fury. It's Charlton Heston.
He is in that, isn't it?
He's in that movie.
And he's got an eye
He's
patch.
the boss, right? He's the boss of the CIA or whatever organization.
He's got an eye patch.
You're right.
I gotta watch this again.
True Lies is amazing. No, True Lies is amazing. I'd watch that.
Oh yeah, it is. I just remember what was it? I just remember like he's spying on his wife.
Well, because he ends up spying with using basically all the company resources to spy on her.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
Yeah, and then they do some operation on the guy that's trying to sleep with her, to sleep with his wife. Yeah.
What hashtag Star Trek Picard season 3 taught me is that what Star Trek needed all along for the past 20 years was Worf. How to make everything instantly better. Just add Worf. He is just incredible. They all are, but especially Worf.
So basically what this person is saying, I just need member berries everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So
dangling keys.
I am completely blown away. So fun, action-packed, and full of heart. This is everything to TNG fans. And I must say, this is the best acting I've ever seen. Jonathan Frakes do as Riker. See it on February 16th. So I have to go through every single clip or every single quote and see if there's I have to look at all the words that they use in common. That's one thing that you gotta watch out. It seems like they're talking points or something.
I think Zombie Box, this is a comment in terms of 12 Monkeys is the show explains it as time just eats itself.
It eats itself. Really?
Yeah, so I think so. But so Star Trek TNG is really the only Star Trek that I watched. I watched. I watched. I don't want to say religiously, but I watched TNG. That was one of the only Star Trek that I could say I probably watched start to finish. Now, I'm definitely not as seasoned as you guys, so I don't remember nearly as much of it. But I don't remember Worf was just like the head security guy.
Yeah, well, he was also on. He was also on Deep Space Nine. He was like I forget what his position was. He was like an operational.
Was he more like
for the Klingons? Because the Klingons were like invading portions of Cardassian space, and so they were having issues with the Klingons, so that's why they brought Worf in. And Worf was a great addition to Deep Space Nine, in my opinion. He joined in season 4.
Okay.
So Joseph Dredson
more fleshed out in DS9.
Okay. Because TNG Worf was just basically the muscle.
Yeah.
So
right.
I mean, the same.
Oh my God, Rand al'Thor is here. What happened to Jaden? Now we have Rand al'Thor himself, the Dragon Reborn. Does that mean we're screwed now? If Rand is in the mix,
that means we're saved. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, he is holding me at balefire points, so I could use some help. Someone please help me. I'm going to die.
You're not Randall Thor.
That's
That's
I'm
how
talking.
that's how
It's
I
because
thought
I'm
it.
talking for him. He's behind me. He's gone crazy.
Oh, I'm not that far in the book, Jaden. Don't spoil it for me. How dare you?
You said I'm spoiling the book.
You are. He didn't go crazy. As far as I'm concerned, he's sane.
He is.
I'm not spoiling for you. I'm just
is.
saying this isn't. Hold on.
So no spoilers, but season 3, episode 1 of Picard stole my heart and is taking it on the ride of its life.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's so wait, hold on, go back to that. Can I? No spoilers. Picard stole my heart and is taking it on the right of its life. Okay, I was like, the show is taking itself on the right of its life. I got a little confused with that wording, but it was talking about the heart part. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's taken her heart on the ride of her heart's life.
Just on one episode? I mean, it's TNG retirement.
I have to be up early, and I literally can't sleep because I'm vibrating with excitement after watching Star Trek. I legit can't wait for everyone else to catch up. Holy crap. Don't want to ruin any more fun for Picard season 3, but I'm really, really happy with how it comes together in these episodes I've seen so far. I was really expecting to watch 2 episodes of season 3. I watched 4, and holy crap, it captures everything.
Do you think she forgot to take it out, and that's why she was vibrating?
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
oh my
Steve,
God.
stop it.
Very sus.
The character development, the love of
Stop it.
people
You're
leaving
bad.
comments.
You're
Oh,
bad, Steve.
She just like shaking.
Oh my god.
These people leaving comments probably have never watched Star Trek.
That's I
No.
think, that's it right
Maybe,
there.
maybe my expectations will be subverted. Who knows?
Like I want some
Finish-
video of this
Well,
woman.
what you need, Brian, is a
vibrating down the
vibrator at
stairs.
this point. According to that one.
Oh, Jesus. Come on.
Hey guys, want to know what happened?
No.
Good, because it was. You don't want to know the details. It was I got to clean up a lot of blood and guts out of my room because there was an explosion.
Oh, Freddy Krueger got you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was Freddy Krueger. Turns out, false alarm. It was Freddy Krueger. I killed him though. Don't worry.
Yeah, but he always comes back. So, all right. So another one. Finish episode 6 of Star Trek Picard season 3. And while I know it will be reiterating a lot of already said hype, but Terry Matalas and his team have truly crafted a season that is a true love letter to the next
Bond
generation.
paid for.
While moving the story forward. But now I have to wait for 3 months for episode 7. Okay. I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't get invited. I've been actually been pretty nice to Terry Matalas on Twitter. I've been wishing him luck, and I didn't get invited to see. I didn't get invited to see this. Come on, dude.
Did any of y'all see the first
I thought
season?
we were friends, Terry. I thought we were friends, even though we don't know each other. But if the show actually turns out to be good, I'll probably do something similar. I'll probably tweet something and say, "Hey, I'm actually really happy with this." I got $2 from Mr. Tickle Trunk. Thanks for $2 for Canadian $2. When is Poriel going to be played? When is ... When is Poriel going to be play the Nintendos? I already play the Nintendos. I'm playing Yoshi's Island with Easton. I'm going to be playing Mega Man 2 next week. Me and Steve's son Ryan, his older son, we're going to be racing in Mega Man 2. And,
never played a Mega Man game.
It's there's a lot of pew pew, and if Mega Man dies, it goes pew 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 like that, you know. So you don't want to land on spikes. Spikes are an automatic death, but it's a 2D platformer.
Isn't that a rule in every game though?
What?
Spikes. Of course, if you fall on
Yeah,
spikes,
but Spikes,
you're
but
gonna
Spikes
die.
kills Mega Man instantly. You play Mario, Mario doesn't die right away from spikes. He just gets, unless you are small Mario, then that's the case. But yeah, Mega Man shoots the lemons. Yeah, that's true. This is so thank you, Mr. Tickle Trunk, for the $2. I appreciate it. And yeah, if you're interested, consider joining the Nerdporial Continuum, because you know what? Mags, what has joined the Nerdporial Continuum really made your life better? Don't answer that.
It certainly elevated it in a inebriation kind of way, a liquid inebriation.
What?
No, it's you cultivate a really good community, Brian, and this is a testament for who you are as a person and getting where you are right now with 2K subs. So onwards and upwards.
I appreciate it. Thanks. I love just building relationships with other content creators, other people. Give them a way to express themselves, to have a voice and everything. And I just did that yesterday. I brought someone a new viewer of the original series, and we were talking about it. He's from the UK, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, so Golden Age Geek.
Yeah, Golden Age Geek.
Yep. I was listening to that yesterday. Great interview. Awesome. And I can't wait for more of that. That's
fantastic. We didn't even scratch the surface on season 1. Like there's a lot of episodes we didn't talk about. So, and I was just saying, hey, let's all out the rest of the season that we didn't talk about. He's like, yeah, absolutely. So I don't know if we're going to do it this week or the next week. I'll have to figure that out. So, but yeah, so it's gotta be earlier because he's in the UK and I don't want to make it too late for him. So, 6-7 hours ahead. That's just how it is. Zax is like, are we going to get drunk Poriel tonight? Well, I'm kind of already am a little bit, but I guess I can always for some more because this Woodford Double Oaked Reserve is delicious. And,
that's a good one.
I just have to look for my donuts. I don't know where I put my donuts. Somewhere is completely messed up right now. Like I've been meaning to clean for a long time because I plan to get a new desk and have a new setup, and I want to be over there so my bookcases can be directly behind me, so I look better and everything. And I want to buy a second monitor and hopefully a desktop because I'm just using a laptop. That's why you hear a fan right now. So, oh man, but you guys looking forward to any shows coming up this year or movies or anything? I don't know what's coming out. I haven't
that interview you did with what's his name?
Golden Age
about
Geek.
The Star Trek. Yeah, it got me watching the TOS for the first time. So
you wanna do a Trek Poriel? Talk about once you get far enough for season 1. You want to talk about it with me?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool. Because season 1 is my favorite. I think Star Trek original series season 1 is my favorite season of television of all time. I'm just going to say this: the later TOS seasons get worse and worse, but I still love the show overall. It's still my favorite show of all time. And that's why I'm willing. Just my history with this franchise. I mean, if I hear that this season is just as good as classic era Trek, I have to kind of see this for myself because I know that season one. I saw it season 1. I watched all 10 episodes, and I just wish I got my time back. Season 2, I didn't even bother. And season 1 of Picard really killed any new Trek interest. I didn't watch anything until Strange New Worlds came out, so I didn't watch any Discovery since then. I watched 5 episodes of Strange New Worlds. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying this one either. This is not the same thing. This is not something I like. And then season 3 of Picard, I'm hearing it's the best thing since sliced bread or since classic era. And I'm like, okay, I could definitely try that. I mean, Mr. Burnett said something. I know nobody believes Mr. Burnett. I kind of do, but that's because I've been listening to him for a while. So yeah. So all right. So any of you guys want to promote your channels or anything? Jaden, you want to promote anything?
Not really. Can't say I have anything to promote right now. Hopefully in the future, though.
Okay, because I want to kind of cycle people out. So anything you're looking forward to, Jaden?
I guess finishing my book catalog. That's about it.
All right, man.
I'm not really looking forward to any movies. Well, maybe the Mario movie. I hope it's good. I want it to be good.
I hope so too, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
it.
Apparently, there was another clip on the football game, right? Right, Steve?
Yeah, Seth Rogen sounds very weird as DK, but I'm not going to let that ruin the rest.
Yeah. So, all right, Jaden, thanks for coming by, dude.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. Take care.
Bye, Jaden.
Bye.
And Jacob, what's going on with you? You got you have any streams coming up this week?
Jacob?
Uh-oh.
I think we lost Jacob.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Sorry about that. I forgot I muted myself. Yeah, I've got the Princess Bride stream this Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That'd
you
be
know who's a
good.
big Princess Bride fan? You got to invite Pips. It's his
Pips?
favorite movie of all time.
Pips or Dread Roberts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah,
Dread
let's
Roberts
see
was
if
good.
the biggest panel yet. So, yeah, I'll send them a link, see if they want to come by too. But yeah, and then the next week I have next month, the first Tuesday I have Twilight Zone. Next 3 and 4 episodes 3 and 4. So that'll be
Nice. And I know you
Well,
said
man-
you're doing the Enemy Below too, right?
fun. Yeah. That's the 14th of next month.
Yeah, okay.
So-
And yeah, isn't someone we know going to be on that with you for Enemy Below?
The Nerdporial is so.
Yeah, I hear he's a swell dude. He's just he just doesn't prepare for his streams enough, and he needs to. I hear he needs to make more fucking videos. So Nerdporial, if you're out there, fuck you.
Were you officially drunk, Boreal, or what?
No,
which Boreal are you?
Did he transition into God Poriel or Drunk Poriel or what is this Poriel?
Yeah. Which Boreal are you right now? Yeah.
What's
I
going on, you?
am 2K Club Porial. I am part of the club.
okay.
I'm part of the 2K Club. You know, seriously.
Why is it Y2K? Y2K Club?
Yeah,
Poriel?
Y2K. Yeah, Y2K. I was actually
Y2K Poriel.
But yeah, so the Enemy Below is basically what they use to base the Star Trek episode Balance of Terror off of. So I've been meaning to watch that for a while.
Yeah.
So thanks to Jacob, I have incentive to watch it now and talk about it on the stream. So,
Yeah.
so man, thanks
good.
for doing these streams, and I can't wait to be on that one.
Yeah.
So, all right, but Jacob,
Well,
thanks a lot
yeah,
for being here.
Congrats again on 2K, and see you later.
All right, take care, man.
See you
Bye,
later,
guys.
Jacob.
Bye, Jacob.
Oh boy! So Brandon, the anime guy, for five American dollars. Admiral, I have a few things to say about the card, and many more things. Congrats on 2K. Onward and upward. Yeah, thank you, sir. Live long and prosper.
Hi, Brandon.
Brandon,
We're
the
gonna-
anime guys. If you haven't subscribed to him, definitely
find it.
subscribe to him. He talks anime, and if there's anything I love is anime. I have a whole top shelf full of anime shows and movies and whatnot. Some of the greatest storytelling has been done
So,
in anime.
so I have to say this though, because Brandon is such a good guy and a good friend. He got me the Sailor Moon Blu-ray,
Holy crap! I got which one? Season 1?
season 1.
I gotta get
first
that.
complete
The
season.
tentacles?
I am so excited. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon is so sweet.
I love
That also means that Pips and him actually have my address.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Well, your Boreal's stalking my family, so it's okay.
no.
Sent me a note. It's like I know I know. That's it. That's all I said. That's it. That's it.
I didn't say that. I didn't say. What do you think? I'm Han Solo now? You know.
Mhm.
I know.
I know.
So, but yeah, thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Brandon, for that. So,
Mhm.
oh, this is that's cool. I want to get. I got. I just the last Blu-ray I got was Lupin the Third. Have you ever heard of Lupin the Third, Mags?
I beg your pardon? I'm sorry.
Lupin the Third.
Lupin the Third? What?
Yeah, the first season from 1972. Lupin the Third. You have. If you like James Bond and if you like Pink Panther, mix those together in a wacky, zany anime about a thief who's being continually goes on adventures and meets a bunch of colorful villains and is always being chased by everybody's trying to kill him. Basically, he's a samurai trying to kill him. He's got a detective like Inspector Clouseau who's trying to catch him.
Mhm.
It's crazy. It's such a crazy thing, and he has all these weapons that he uses. It's ridiculous. The movie Castle of Cagliostro, which is the Miyazaki movie that he did for Lupin III, is a masterpiece. If you haven't seen the Castle of Cagliostro from 1979, that is a gem of a movie.
I don't know, man. I've just never been able to do manime.
What do you call it? Manime?
Manime.
He's saying it meh.
Ma'am. It's mamame.
All right,
No,
I think I need to drink more.
It's mamame. I just never been. I don't know why. Some of it's fine. I just don't know. Maybe I watched the weird ones.
Yeah, they come out with new Lupins. You're Barmy. They come out with new Lupins like every year. There's the specials. You have the motion pictures like Castle of Cagliostro. You have the seasons. Yeah, they keep making content like every year. They've been doing it ever since 1968.
See, I want to get I'm not I would like to get a full box set of Voltron, the original Voltron.
Ooh, the original. Okay.
Like Go Lion and
yes.
And I think it's based off of a
like,
second show. There's two anime that they combine, kind of like with what they did with Robotech.
Well, how do you like? I don't like. How do you classify a cartoon from anime? Because I thought Voltron was considered like Saturday morning cartoons. It's not.
It's Voltron is Voltron is adapted from a Japanese show. So it's from a Japanese anime show. The original show is called Go Lion.
Okay.
And what they did was they took they took clips from that. And I think they added additional stuff. It was the same thing with Gatchaman was the original show, and then they made Battle of the Planets. They made.
I watched Gatchaman. See, I watched Gatchaman, and isn't that the bird one? Like, yeah,
that's more the 5 heroes dressed up as birds. That's a great show.
Yeah, I watched that as a kid and I watched Techno Man on UPN. I don't know if you know that one.
The Japanese one was called the one that came. It's based off of Tekmen Blade. That's the name.
Yeah, Tekmen Blade. Yeah, I remember that. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody says watch it. I can't.
But we got another guest. And he's an artist. He was originally known as Salty Texas Sea, but now he is well traveled, and he's now the Salty Traveling Sea. What's going on, sir?
You guys were talking about pizza, so I've actually made pizza from scratch while listening to you guys, crust and everything, and it's in the oven. So
is it deep dish?
No, deep dish is okay once in a while, okay, but I'm a thin crust guy, so that's what I'm doing, but. Nobody gives a shit about my pizza. Everybody gives a shit about Brian. Brian, congratulations.
And, well, thank you. I'm part of the 2K club with you. So now we get to act. I get to act more important than everybody else now. So I get to let the
Didn't you always though? I thought you always did.
You always big time. You
were
big time in people a long time ago, dude. You don't even you don't write anymore. You don't send me flowers.
I've been through it. I mean, now I'm just like I feel like, like if I want to address someone, they kind of have to earn it for me. I'm not just going to address anybody. I'm not going to respond to anybody, especially if you don't have the ability to be a civil, if you're not able to have a civil conversation, I'm not going to fucking talk to you.
Bingo. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. Hail Zax, by the way. Yeah, dude. I mean, when did you and I first start working together? Was it the Aliens video? Was it?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was Alien. I think we did an Alien. We did an Alien stream, and I just showed a whole bunch of clips. I showed all my highlighted montages that I did throughout my favorites, and I started with the Alien. The Alien was the one that really got me going with that because I wanted to kind of recreate the trailer, the original trailer. I mean, I didn't quite do it, but I wanted to make my own version of the trailer for my opening for my Alien retrospective that I did when I first started my channel. It was like my eighth, I think it was my 8th or 9th video.
I want to say to some you've got some ne'er-do-wells in chat, and I want to say this: there's no pineapple on my pizza, but I don't mind pineapple on pizza.
I'm okay with it.
This one is salami, black olives, and onions with a homemade sauce with a homemade crust with extra mozzarella and a little bit of cheddar. So that's how I roll over here.
Is it homemade salami?
No.
Steve, I know what you're doing.
I don't want to know what you do with your own homemade salami, Steve, but I don't want it on my pizza. So
if I'm anything like that woman that watched Picard, it's vibrating.
Oh gosh, stop it, Steve. Stop it.
By the way, what's up, Aldan? Hail from Australia.
Yeah, he's got a parrot named Gandalf. That's a true story, our man in
That's
Australia.
awesome.
Speaking of Gandalf, guess what I got today?
Oh,
I have that same book.
That's beautiful.
And this was a good $75. And you know what? It's worth every as Scorpio and Dirty Harry says, it's worth every penny's worth.
Hi, Bags. Hi, Steve. By the way, sorry, I wanted to talk about.
I know. It's been a while since we've been on stream.
Nerdporial, I just wanted to acknowledge some things, and one of the reasons, you know what it's like. You get inundated with people who want to work with you. It's hard to say no to people. And I watched your stuff for a long time. And when you and I first started working together, it's always hard. It's hard to know, do you have dynamic? Is this guy, I've heard this guy's an asshole, or she's this or she's that, or whatever it is. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
But Nerdporial, he really, really, really gives a shit about what he talks about. And you can tell in the quality and in the passion that he puts into talking about what, whether it's Better Call Saul, whether it's Mario or Zelda or whatever it is, Star Trek, all of these things. If it's part of his fandom, he's going to put time and effort in. It's not going to be a phone it in, skimming the surface, pretending to know shit about shit stuff. This dude knows what he's talking about. We do things in our own ways and our own styles. But this guy is really good at being nerdporial. He's not trying to be anybody else, for better or for worse. But he's not trying to be anybody else. And he's really, that's why I love your voice. That's why I like working with you, dude, is you are just you, and you are unapologetically you. You're not all things to all people, which is cool, because I get that, So, yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, I love all of y'all on this panel, so...
Oh, nobody likes me. It's okay.
I was gonna say,
you guys tolerate me. It's all right. It's
break another keyboard, do some more rage, and you'll grow.
Oh yes, that was awesome. That was the highlight.
Yeah. Steve, you want to watch episode 3 of The Last of Us with me, just like we did episode 2, so you can lose your shit over that too. But no, dude, Brian, I mean, you put in the work. You didn't take shortcuts. You earned every one of these subs. You didn't follow the algorithms. You just did you. And
the algorithm followed me. That's how I got here.
That's the thing. I mean, I know you have a big following in the plus 65 crowd for some of what you've done. With some of you.
Well, now with the Ocarina, now I'm back in the 25 to 34 age range. That's 60% of the viewers right now.
Picard, we'll get you right back up there, since everybody in that is 80. So,
dude, I went to the Star Trek convention. Nerdrotic wasn't wrong when he went. The average age of a Star Trek convention goer is like 55 to 60 years old. I felt like a youngling at that convention.
Yeah, well, thank God we have trans representation and crying and feelings and talking about hallways and ideology and shit,
I was
But-
telling Steve, like, you got to get Easton to watch Star Trek Prodigy. I mean, that's the show that's for kids. That they made that for Nickelodeon, made that for kids. I mean, it's their attempt at doing Clone Wars for Star Trek, and it just. I watched a little bit of it. The voice acting is terrible, and the member berries is Voyager. So you have Kazon, you have Captain Janeway.
Oh yeah,
and they actually
all that?
they had the holodeck. They just used archived footage of like all the like Nimoy and other Star Trek characters. It was just that's what they do now. That they just repurpose.
It's
they
called
repurpose-
necrophilia. It's called necrophilia. That's what it is. That's all they're doing. Look, member berries, and now we're gonna write Rick and Morty with Star Trek.
When it's all this terrible animation too, it's just like, why is everything?
I'm looking at the beginning of Star Trek Prodigy. I'm like, this looks like Star Wars. This doesn't look like Star Trek. What is this?
Well, I sent you a text about it. I'm like, what is this? And you're like, and then you explained it to me. I'm like, oh, okay.
I just watched like an episode. I was like, I'm not watching this. And then you have freaking Lower Decks, which is like their attempt at Rick and Morty. So like gross, just like a gross series. I'm just like, what is this? And then
It's
the
all
characters aren't even
shit tier.
likable.
I mean, it's shit tier and it's flashing lights on the screen. And the problem is that, again, they made it to sell a message to a younger generation, whatever it may be. The younger generation doesn't care about it. So us of a certain age, Gen X, millennials, whomever, right? We're watching all of this be destroyed going, what are you doing? And then we're racist for that. But you could say that about pretty much every IP, whether it be The Last of Us or Wheel of Time. I have one question for you, and my alarm is going to go off in about a minute and a half, and I got to get my pizzas out. But I can pop on later if you want me to hit Steve in the nuts. Are you going to be watching, whenever it comes out, season 2 of The Wheel of Time?
I mean, I'll watch it with with Steve. I'll watch it with the White Cloaks. I'll watch it with you.
You can watch it with me too.
But I have to watch it.
Steve. Yeah,
I have to watch it with you guys. I cannot watch that alone. Because
I don't want to watch it alone either.
Yeah,
that's why I asked, because I wanted to. I really think we should, now that we've got we have a pretty good foursome, with Amanda Manethrin, Steve, you, and me. I think that would be a pretty core group, and rotate Pips in or whatever it is. Because a lot of, you look at Nathan, you look at Steve, you look at myself. There's a lot of people who are covering this before, and I think this is a good group to really kind of get some insights. So I just wanted to do that and try and pressure you live to try and do those watches with Steve and Nathan and I. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks. You better get that pizza. You have to show us the pizza when you have to take a picture of the pizza. I want to see how it looks.
Pizza porn? Yeah. I'm stopping my stopwatch with 10 seconds to go. But Brian, congratulations. You earned every one of these. And I watched the evolution of your video creation with appreciation and respect. And I notice things like that. I like when people do crazy, funky editing like that. I think it's amazing. And I think it also adds to who you are as a creator. When people think about Nerdporial, they think about that stuff. So congratulations again, dude.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming by.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace. So we don't want to keep him waiting. We got another gentleman waiting to be shown here. So let's welcome the one and only Mr. Tickle Trunk. What's up, Mr.
Gosh.
Tickle Trunk? How you doing?
How did I get here?
You just appeared out of nowhere. Why? Where
Is the
were you
Nintendo's
before?
happening?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. Did we do anything? I don't think we did anything.
You
Did
have
we?
Nintendos?
No.
You don't have Nintendos? I subscribe for Nintendos.
I do have Nintendos. Look up there. I got Nintendo NES. I have Super NES minis. I got a Zelda poster right there. I got Switch games. Yeah, they're all there.
Okay, well played.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah. So how you doing? How you doing today?
Doing good. I'm just here to be. I just wanted to feel cool because you hit 2K.
You wanted to feel cool. You wanted to feel part of the club.
And I want to
feel part of the 2K club.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
You want to join the 2K club? Well, you ain't in it.
Godzillionaire.
So Anono Moss. Put up Anono Moss's thing again.
Man, you guys are it's like tennis. You're bouncing me back and forth here. You do have a mouse, sir.
Well, you're my
I'm
slave,
trying to be what you're
pro-
ordering me. Oh,
producer
slave.
now.
Okay, all right.
You're
I'll
my
shut
slave
up. All right,
producer.
go ahead.
So congrats on 2K, but I'm not going to kiss your butt. Well, then why are you here if you're not going to kiss my butt? You know, like, come on. I mean,
Dude, put some funk on it.
yeah, seriously.
I loved it.
Woo, you're like
You're
Curly.
like rapping. It's just like whoa. And then apparently Justin Trudeau's here.
Thanks for being here. Justin Trudeau. Who's
Because he's
Justin Trudeau?
Canadian.
That's slander,
Oh.
sir. That is slander.
Yeah, I took time out of running over protesters with horses to say hello. Congratulations.
Oh shit! Excuse me. It's a drink. It's a drinking me laughing.
Just you need to put some specific colored paint on your face too to
Oh, you
hide
mean,
yourself.
oh yes, I should probably
Yeah.
block out my face.
Oh my gosh. So Mr. Tickle Trunk, what are you looking forward to this year?
Mario, the Mario movie. Number
Same
one.
here.
Because
Yep,
if it does
same.
well, we're getting a Zelda movie.
Hell fucking yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Yeah, if it's
It's already
I would-
rumored.
I
Like,
think
yeah.
the best. I think Zelda should be anime form, cell
Yes.
shaded. I don't want to see CG Link. I don't want to see live action. No live action, and I especially don't want to see live action Tom Holland as Link, which is
No.
something people are obsessed about for some
No.
reason, and they're
I-
creating what do they call that art now? That AI art now or whatever that is. And they're
Garbage.
creating pictures of him as
Yeah,
Link.
garbage. Yeah, there you go.
Garbage.
Yeah, garbage,
Trash.
trash.
Trash, garbage. Yeah.
But
Dog log smeared on a page.
but I've said this before. I'm going to say this again. Steve, Metroid, a Metroid adaptation by Tartakovsky, and it's silent, just like
Yep.
Primal.
No, I think though we've talked. That would be so. We've talked, dude. I can see it in my head. That would be so fucking good.
Yeah, silent. I mean, it would be just her, maybe the bad guys, the baby Metroid, and it would be silent. There would be only time you hear her speak, or you'd read what she'd say in the beginning, kind of like how every Metroid or Super Metroid begins, where you see the text and what she's up to and everything. Bum 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 bum. Bum,
Well, just the computer talks and that's it.
Yeah,
Just sort of like in Dread, just like
and
it's
all sound. It's all sound, and you see, you don't even have to even look at Samus's face just to get an idea of what's going on. Like if they do it well.
Excuse me, princess. That's all we need for Zelda.
Give me a kiss,
Let's
Zelda.
do that
Give me a
again.
kiss, Zelda. No. Well, excuse
Excuse
princess.
me, princess. That's all we need. Let's just redo that. That's it.
We need it
We're
for we need it for real for an updated version of meme worthiness.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right on all that. I mean, and it's funny, like, because everybody I ask, what are you looking forward to? It's Mario movie right now.
Yep.
It's it's Mario movie, because
Well, it's
I
also
think
it's also coming up too. It's like it's not that
April.
far away.
April
yeah,
7th.
and
Yep.
and it's something. Yeah, it's right
Well, it's
around the
something-
corner. It's
yeah.
very close, and yeah, we're all
it's
looking
hyped. It's
forward to it.
popular. It actually looks like it could be good, and it scares the shit out of me. I am so scared. I am so scared of that movie, and it's like I hope if it's bad, I may break everything in my room, which will make great YouTube
So what it
for all
is,
of you.
Daniel and I are gonna have to fund for your cheap keyboard.
I have three. I have
storage.
3 stocked up for season 2 already. Don't worry. I've been stocking up. Every time I find a keyword, I grab it. But like, no, I'm not like because look, in Wheel of Time is just me, right? And my oldest son has read it, and I've talked to you guys about it and all that, and that's all good. Mario is my family. Even my daughter love Mario. I mean, Mario is like something for my whole family. They love it. We play the games. We make Mario freaking Maker levels for each other. We just made one for Nerporial to play. We play it on stream and hang out and have fun. You can go back to Mario games and just remember playing with your childhood, and you sit there with your kids and play it. Everybody knows Mario, at least in this household. And it's like, if we go and it's a big giant turd, that's just not shitting all over me. That's shitting over my whole family. And it's like, well, here we go. and I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I mean, Mario is, I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, it's my very first thing I've ever loved. And I mean, to this day, I was with Easton, I was playing Super Mario All-Stars. He was playing along with me. It was awesome it's awesome to be playing with, younger people. And I may be playing Mega Man 2 with Steve's older son, Ryan. And his son was practicing today. I was trying to shit talk him through a super chats and everything, saying, "You're going down, dude. Your play is not going to help you." And he just laughed at me. He just laughed at me and kept playing. And I saw how he was playing.
He's got veins of ice,
fucked.
man.
I'm literally fucked at this point.
He's gonna beat that game twice, and you're gonna be on like the fourth boss. He's gonna be like, "Where you at?"
Yes, I know. I'm gonna have to practice. I'm gonna have to do some practicing myself. But yeah,
well, it was like
Steve's son, even though he wasn't even born when I would first played Mega Man. He's already my Mega Man. I call him my Mega Man hero.
Well, it's funny because we were just sitting here looking at stuff. He's like, "When did the Wily Wars come out on this Genesis Virtual Console?" I'm like, "It's been there a while." So he pops it on, he beats it in like freaking 30 minutes, and I'm just sort of looking at him, going, "What the fuck, man?"
You have to have him try to play Mega Man in bass. I can't play that game for the life of me. I'm wondering
Mega Man what?
Mega Man in bass.
Oh, I think he has. I'll ask him. You'd have to emulate that, right?
Yeah, it was Japan only, but yeah, I think, but it came out on Wii U. Like I was able to download it for Wii U. I think it was a Game Boy Advance game. I think.
So is he like one of those kids that's gifted that can like solve a Rubik's Cube in 2 seconds?
No. He's smart. He's very smart, but not like that. It's taken a lot of practice for him to play. Like he really, really, really enjoys Mega Man. Like he even went to extent. There's a website online that's like a Mario Maker for Mega Man. So it's called Mega Man Maker, and a bunch of people have programmed a bunch of things you can make Mega Man levels, and then you play through them, and you can set world records and stuff like that. So he does that a lot. So he's just he's very he's playing all these made up levels, so he knows the timing of Buster Shot real well, and it's become muscle memory to do all these things because he's making all these levels and playing all these levels online. So. Yeah, he's not that type of genius, but he's a smart kid, but he's a lot of practice.
I don't want this to sound like cruel and unusual punishment towards a minor, but have you showed him Battletoads yet?
He knows of it. He knows of it.
Like,
he's never played it.
He sounds like what's that? Prodigy. That's
Prodigy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I call maybe for some. I mean, he's pretty damn good at some of these side scrollers, man. Some of these Mario Maker levels he made, I don't know how he beat them, but
I say Trial by Fire. I say give him
Battletoads, man. I still remember that one damn level. That one, it's on the side scrolling one when you're on is it the surfboards or the bike? It's the bikes, I think you're on. Surfboards, yeah, the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
And you always hit one of those damn fucking walls, and it's like fuck. Oh, Battletoads. That game made children into men. Battletoads.
All right, I'll be right back. Steve, you're in command.
Okay. I'm in command.
That means another keyboard will be broken.
I don't have one ready. I'm not angry enough.
Crap about him while he's not here. His accent's funny.
He has got a little bit arrogant since he hit 2K. I
know, right?
He was just like, man.
He is the admiral.
he is the admiral. What? Yes, sir. I'm in charge, and now you're interrupting. Here, you want to come talk?
Oh, is that Ethan? I want to talk to Ethan. Hey,
right
Ethan.
No, he's being shy.
Oh, what is he being shy for? He's never been shy.
I know he's never shy. He wants me to do something. That's why he's being shy.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, you like Mr. Trunkle Trunk's avatar? Is that what you're pointing at?
Hello.
Aww.
There you go.
How are you?
He said, "How are you?" Good. Go freaking. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So,
he's never been shy before.
Be good.
I don't know. Oh, he's got
a
dude. He just turned into a devil guy. He's changed the background.
Don't do anything, Mr. Tickletron.
No, your dad's a liar. Don't listen.
Yeah, I don't know why he's being all shy now. He never is. But you want to see it? He's over here lurking in the corner, waiting to see if he can see your background change.
No, I'm not gonna. No.
He's not doing it. It's over. He's like, I know, and then he's just sitting there. Oh, donut.
Oh
That
gosh,
was a
you
good
got
plan.
donuts.
Tell him that was a good plan until his dad spoiled it for him.
Oh, it was a good plan until I screwed it up. As Uncle Trump said, so it's my fault.
It's all your fault, Steve. Cancel
That's
Steve.
normal. Everything's
Yeah.
my fault. I'm used to
Aw.
it. What can I say?
Coffee roll.
It's true.
Coffee
Just-
roll.
Okay, wait. How about this?
What was
Is
that?
that good?
What was
Is it
that?
like that? He's chuckling. Nothing. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Nothing like seeing people die on stream.
Yeah.
I love it.
The
Where you
more
learn-
you learn shit. Oh,
Uh-oh.
man. That tastes really good. But you know what? I need to have some more.
You need. Are there
Why
any
don't you-
cream filled ones?
Yeah.
No, there's
Or
an apple. I got an apple fritter. It's
I
full
was
of
gonna
apple.
say, well, at least you got that right. Apple fritter, no Boston cream though, so you're only
I
halfway
know.
there.
I know. Tisk
I don't know.
tisk.
Boston cream, it just feels beneath me. I don't know what it is.
It feels beneath you.
I
See, we were
feel- I
just
feel-
talking about this when he was
Steve,
gone.
Steve, I
The
feel like I'm
arrogance.
personally attacked here as a donut
I
queen.
know. Jeez. Are you just, yeah.
Come on,
mean,
Easton.
the hubris beneath you because of a Boston cream, man. You don't know who you're talking to.
I don't know. I'm more of a cinnamon. I'm a cinnamon guy. I don't know.
Aw,
Apple
hi,
fritters and
Easton.
cinnamon.
What's up?
Oh, Easton, when are we playing Yoshi's Island again?
Oh
He
yeah.
wants to know
Yeah,
when you're playing
when
Yoshi's Island.
Nintendo's.
Okay.
Is there a
He's
reason?
my
you're-
Easton's my Mario buddy.
Friday, he said. I don't know. Is that
I'm not doing anything Friday. Well, let's do it Friday then.
all right? He said, "Good to go."
What is he doing?
Thanks, Easton.
He said, "Thanks."
Yeah.
He's gonna be jumping on my bed in a minute.
Yes, he will. All right, but we have another person waiting for to be on.
I know who this is.
And he's royalty. I'm
Oh
assuming.
my gosh.
Actually, no. I might misgender, but I see King in there, so I'm assuming it's a he. So if I'm wrong,
Is it
please
the real
don't,
Justin Trudeau?
Well, who knows? There's woman king, so is this a?
That's true. That is very true. Easton wasn't shy on Yoshi's Island. No, he wasn't.
No, it wasn't. No.
So, but without further ado, let's welcome the King Anime Nerd Pariel. Who the hell calls himself that? That's weird. That's weird shit. Who makes up that name?
It is I, the king of anime,
it's
here
him.
to bring the great joy and spread the word of excellent anime. Hello, Brian. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Brandon? Thanks for coming by.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Thank you, Brandon.
Oh, you're so very welcome. And hello, everybody. Good to see
Hey.
you. Kinda.
You're
Let
showing-
me.
you're showing your
Let me.
face. Wow, that's
You got
rare.
really short. What happened?
No, it needed to. Well, let's just put it this way. I looked like I was homeless, so I had to cut the hair, and ever since I cut the hair, I've been told that I don't look homeless anymore. So,
well, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, your hair was like literally curling underneath your cap.
Yeah,
It was
that's that's the problem. That's the problem that I have. It went gray early, and it doesn't stay straight. It curls, and my daughter's got the same problem. Her hair loves to curl.
Luckily for me, I don't have that. I don't have that problem. See?
Yeah, you're going Mr. Clean over there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
got a
yeah,
haircut.
it's,
I get a monthly haircut. I just zoop at like level 0, and that's it.
I only had one haircut last year, just one.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a cheap ass. What can I say?
Did you have hair that went all the way down to your shoulders? You know?
Let's see. It was, I think, about to there if I was to stretch it out. So it went, let's see. Yeah, about to there. Or, yeah, about to there. It's about as far as it went.
Oh, wow.
That's the longest I've ever had my hair. So, as I said, if it didn't make me look homeless and if it didn't want to always go in my eyes at the most inopportune time, I probably would keep it, but nah. But I want to say congratulations to you on hitting that that milestone. You know, these milestones are always great things to hit. We just got to keep pushing harder and making our dreams come true. Oh, yes, they will come true.
We're
And
gonna
spe-
make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. You're
That's
gonna
right. And
make-
speaking of which, I know how much of an aficionado of old school anime you are. Guess what next month is?
80s.
80s month. And guess what we're doing on Tuesday?
80s anime. Gundam.
Putting together the list. I'm gonna have to break it up into two segments. I've already got two people for the evening segment, but I need someone for the morning segment, for the for the 10 o'clock or the 10:05 Eastern time slot. So
Yeah. So if I wasn't working, if I didn't work day shift, I'd be able to do that.
I'm in the office, so. I can't
Well,
do it.
technically, I'm in the office too, but shh! Don't tell anybody.
Your secret
But,
is
like,
safe with me.
I'm telling.
There's a
gonna
lot
cost
of
you.
great 80s anime. That was really the advent of the OVA for starters.
The OVAs.
Yeah, I think the first OVA was Mamoru Oshii project. It was called Dallas. It's called Dallos, Dallos. That's something
Yep.
that's something that's worth checking out. It's you're on. I think they're on a colony or the moon, terraformed, and there's civil unrest, and there ends up being war between rebel factions, terrorists, and the Earth, and people on the Earth, or something like that, which is basically typical for mecha anime at that time, especially Gundam, Zeta Gundam in particular.
Yep.
Zeta Gundam's a great 80s series. You have Megazone 23, you have Macross.
Mhm.
Late 80s, you have Legend of Galactic Heroes. Stuff by Ishiguro, because Ishiguro was known for space operas for anime. So he did like Legend
Yes.
of Galactic Heroes, he did Macross. I think he even did Space Battleship Yamato. So
Oh yeah.
so
we
it's
have
definitely worth checking out.
Well, we also get Yurusei Yatsura from my favorite Rumiko Takahashi, and we
Yep.
also got Ranma 1/2
Mhm.
from her that same decade. Plus, it's also the start of Dragon Ball.
That's right, 1985, I believe.
Yeah, and the one thing about Dragon Ball, if you're going to collect the Dragon Balls, the one thing you don't do is show Kid Goku your unmentionables, because all that he'll say to you is, "Why would I want to see your dirty fanny?"
Yeah, that's true.
Such a bad English dub. It's so bad it's good.
And
So good
Joseph
it's
Brett
bad.
is absolutely correct. Leiji Matsumoto did Space Battleship Yamato. He did I
Mhm.
think he did the manga. I think. I
Yeah,
don't know if
there's
he didn't direct. I don't think he directed. He wrote the anime, but I don't think he directed it. The director was Ishiguro, I believe.
yeah, we've got so much good stuff. The only thing that I will say is, for the love of God and all things holy, do not watch or even contemplate looking up Legend of the Overfiend. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it.
Googling it right now.
I'm assuming that's a newer show. I've never heard of it.
No, it is not.
It's an 80s. It's an 80s series.
It's an 80s series, or I'd have to double check.
Oh my God, what is that
Let's just put it this way.
abomination? What
That
the
looks
fuck-
like a pizza.
what
That
the
looks
fuck
like a
is
beautiful
that?
homemade pizza.
What the fuck is that?
Who sent
It's got
that?
olives on it.
Is that Salty's?
Most
That's
likely.
salty.
He was
that's
making
Salty's
pizza.
Yeah,
That
that's
is,
Salty's
what
pizza.
the hell is that orange stuff? That doesn't belong on a pizza. What is that?
That's
Is that nacho
American cheese. No, hold on. You want me here? I'll give you the ingredients here.
Oh my
Right, here we go.
God!
Cheddar
Just
and
slices of real cheddar as well.
cheddar
Oh my
and
God.
mozzarella with onions, olives, and salami.
Yeah, it's not American cheese. It's cheddar.
Oh
I would have been okay without the
It almost
olives.
looks like Kraft single American cheese,
it's
which is not
like
even
shredded.
cheese.
It's
No, it's not.
It's Sargento.
It's totally American because it's artificial.
Is that
Yeah,
this is
see?
pizza?
Totally American because it's artificial. So,
Yeah, it's
but
totally American. It doesn't even look it at all. It looks like American Kraft single cheese, salty.
Exactly.
Oh,
It looks
I'm gonna
like
keep
he
this
said
up.
it-
This is my badge of
he
honor
said-
right here. This is
He
my
said
badge
it was
of
cheddar.
honor.
He said it
Yeah.
was cheddar. I'm just
Oh,
don't
It's
oh,
slices
oh,
of cheddar.
that
from a
looks like
block of
cheddar?
real cheese.
Oh,
I do want to say one
What is
thing
it saying now?
about that's a beautiful pizza. The olives I can pick them off easily enough, but the rest of it, I'd eat it.
Saying salty. What the
But I do wanna chime in and speak my piece about the current state of Star Trek, because unbeknownst to a lot of everybody, I love Star Trek. I may not be quite as knowledgeable as our friend up there in the corner, but it doesn't degrade my love for the show any further. So, having said that, do I trust anyone to do current Star Trek right? Short answer, no. I know who's involved with it. I know who's pimping it. I know that they love it and they think they're doing some hot stuff. I want to believe that they will, but the track record is not there. I cannot subject myself to the pain that I went through with Picard, because I'd watched the first season of that too, and I was ready to scoop the eyeballs out with a melon baller and then bleach bit my brain.
That's exactly what happens. Someone gets their eye ripped out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a prolonged scene, and you hear screaming, and it was a character from Voyager.
Yep, it's extremely nihilistic.
Star Trek Voyager. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I thought
Who
we
the
were
fuck are
talking
they
about-
to do this to a character that survived Star Trek Voyager? And this was a younger character that was my age when Voyager ended, because this was like the last couple seasons. I like this character.
I thought we started talking about the Peripheral for a minute with eyeball grabs. What is with the eyeball grabs in every show?
Picard season 1 first.
They're just nasty people. I think they have an eyeball fetish. There was a point there where people were licking eyeballs because they're sick people, but I do not trust anyone over at Paramount to do this justice. I can't give them the time of day. I won't watch it. I don't care how good it is. It could be Godporial tier for all I know. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to participate in that show. I just can't do it. I won't do it.
Now the question is, if I plan to do in the after show the following day, would you be willing to keep tabs and hear us out?
I'll hear you out, but at the same time, I don't expect me to watch it, because
oh no,
I'm in that boat of even if it is really good and it does deliver on all the things, we cannot reward them. We cannot reward Kurtzman and company with more contracts or with extending a contract just because the one season of this one show out of all the other shows and all the other seasons that they completely shat upon us, give them an extension because they actually walked into one properly. No, I can't do that. I cannot financially support. I can't even hate watch it. I won't even pirate the thing. I'll straight up say it. I won't even go RRR all the way home to find it. I won't do it. And that's sad because I want to watch it. I want Star Trek to be awesome again. But not under the current leadership. They've proven time and time again that they can't. But that's enough of the downer stuff. You see that thing that I got behind me, right? Let's see. Crap. Right there.
What is that?
That's the 4K of Akira.
Oh, I gotta get that.
It is so worth it. It is so good. And speaking of Akira, Wazakashi, Gray, it's good to see you. We got to watch that show and review it because it's Akira. You just can't go wrong with Akira. It's so good.
Yeah, I got the first manga right. I have the first manga right there. I have to read it. It's there's a lot like the anime ended before the manga ended, or the anime film was made before the manga ended. So
yeah,
I'm assuming the end of the manga is totally different.
Most likely, but then again, that's typically the way it is for anything that's made while the manga is still going. So
yeah, and characters who were kind of like in there, like Easter eggs, like briefly in there, have a much larger role in the manga. Like that lady Kyoko, the one that the weird old lady, Asia, or the one that runs like that cult or something. She has a bigger role.
Yeah,
I think she's supposed to be an Esper too, like those weird kids.
So yeah,
What's going on?
Hmm?
What's going on? You're laughing.
Yeah, what's going on, Steve? Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing
at
at
you?
Corey because he's yelling at me in text about the pizza.
Yeah, well, he literally, yeah. I mean, I
think
held up.
I think he officially puts me on his blacklist now. I think he hates me, so he probably will.
He said
he'll probably block me from his chats. And
he said American cheese was easier because I was hungry. No, that's not what he said. He's gonna say, no, he said
Because it's aged cheddar.
He said he didn't shred it because he was hungry, so he just sliced up some cheddar and threw it on there.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, good. That explanation is acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got Gray's watching Better Call Saul as well. Him, Pips, both of them are watching Better Call Saul right now because of me, yours truly. And yeah, it's a great show. It's a show I definitely recommend.
Not me at all. I didn't watch it. Fuck
It's
that
not
show.
my cup of tea. Not my type of show.
Steve watched it. You watched it, Steve. We were doing the streams
I know,
together.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I love that show.
I love to. I mean, I wanted to say I did it myself because I'm on the 2K club, but you know what? I have.
See, that's true. You do have to. You do have to. You're right. I'll give you that. You do have to. You do have to ease yourself into the role of being better than everybody else.
Yep,
So,
that's
all right.
that's absolutely. What
I
it
wasn't
is.
there at all. It was just you. I'm kidding, man.
But remember that one stream. I don't remember which episode it was. I think it was second half. We got
to
all the way up to
100?
99 people watching.
That was so awesome, and I don't know why it was just the one. It was like I was freaking out for it, dude. I was like, dude, you're gonna hit 100 on. It was the craziest thing, and then the other ones were still good, 20 to 30, right? I mean,
yeah.
So they were we had a nice group of people that kept coming back, and I think quite a few of them still show up in a lot of your streams now, which is awesome. But that one that almost hit 100, it was just like, whoa, let's do that some more. Where did that come from?
I know. It was. I think it was the day that they did Talking Saul. So everybody was watching Talking Saul. I think this was episode 8. With,
what was the funny thing about it was like, I think it was a middle of the season episode. So we're like, why we couldn't figure out why it was like what it wasn't like it wasn't it the Nacho episode.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was either the Lalo or where they take out Lalo, or excuse me, sorry. That didn't happen. Excuse me.
They take him out to get some trash.
Yeah, they take him out for drinks.
Tacos. He does like
in
making
Germany.
tacos.
Or something. Oh shit!
God damn! Stop talking. Jesus Christ! Jack Bauer dies in 24. Oh wait, I don't know if that's true or not.
No, it's not. But I think it was the episode. I think it was either that or the episode where it kind of bridges with Breaking Bad. I forget which one. But it was one of those two.
I just remember being puzzled because we're like, nothing really huge. It was a good episode, but it's like nothing huge happened, and we couldn't figure out. And then the next episode, like we were back down to like 20, 40 people, and it was just like, what the hell happened?
The finale, like we were doing something similar. Like we were bringing people on, random people from the chat on. I think we had like Henry Lemoyne, we had freaking Judo Joker, and we had some asshole that just kept putting like porn pictures up.
Yeah, that's why I got
to be another person.
So I had some PTSD because I saw Brandon come in, and he changed his name before I could see it. So I was like, "Uh-oh, is this somebody fucking around?" So I'm like sitting there looking in his thumbnail. I'm like, "What is that? I can't tell what that is. Is that a booby? I can't. It looks like a mound. What is that?" And then he changed his name. I'm like, "Okay, we're good." So it's just like I was like, "Are we about to have a replay of that stream?" So I'm glad it wasn't. Good lord.
No replay of that stream, fortunately. But I am cycling through all the ones that I do have because they're all funny. This is the one that I started with. I was going to come in as the plushie.
Oh, see, I think that's the one I saw because I saw the brown, just the mouth, like the outline, and it being really small in Streamlabs. I couldn't tell what it was, or in StreamYards. Like, what is that?
Well, if I had come in like this, then you could have said I was a little sus. So
yeah.
That's funny.
Yes, it is very funny. It is funny indeed.
Oh boy.
So, well, anyways, I still need to rearrange this office a little bit for tomorrow. But yeah, just pop in over on Tuesday. I'll have the link out for you. And let's talk some 80s anime and start going through and creating the list. It's
Oh,
going
yeah,
to be
there's-
it's going to be longer than 45. That's how many I had from the 70s that I want to try and find and check out. But the 80s one is definitely going to be a lot longer and a lot more to it.
I feel like the golden age of entertainment, the 80s.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
That's true. So like the early Gundam stuff is really good. See, from Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta, and the movie Char's Counterattack. Char's Counterattack is a masterpiece of a film. It is very cinematic, and it is an epic conclusion to the original Gundam saga, basically. The
Yes,
final
it is.
fight between Amuro Ray and Char Aznavour. And it's epic. It's epic as hell. And sad at the same time. I won't say why, but it just is.
Yep, definitely well worth everyone's time to go collect the physical editions. Stop screwing around with streaming. Go get the physical because it exists.
Yep.
Oh, and looky there, he's got the physical. Speaking of physical, I did a thing. Did you see that on my Twitter feed?
No, what thing?
I bought a PS4.
Oh, you did?
Ooh, PS4.
Yes.
PS4.
There's only one reason. Only one reason I bought the thing.
Why?
And it's not for Modern Warfare. It's not for Electronic Arts. It's not for Activision. It's not for the Sony crap since they shut down the Japanese studio. They can all go get bent.
Is it for the DVD player?
Blu-ray player?
No, I don't need the Blu-ray player. Hold on just one sec. Let me show you what I started my collection with because you'll understand it. Hold on just one sec. Be right back.
Oh man, I
It's a
gotta
severed head. I'm
figure.
going to be very upset.
I gotta figure out how to get a severed head. Though it's like it's like oh my god.
Severed head.
I gotta figure out how to get a hold of a PS5, man. Because
You have to go on the PlayStation. You gotta just say, "Hey, I want to order it," and they'll email you, and you have a
All
window
right,
to
so
do
let
it.
me reword this, Nerdportal. I need to figure out where I'm going to get $500 for a PS5, okay? Because PS5s are crazy expensive. But
The Twitter
like,
told me you can trade in an Amaranth for it.
oh yeah,
You've not seen that? Have you seen those posts, Steve?
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
She's been posting pics of herself and like a console or something computer video game related. So she's like, me or a PS5.
Well,
PS5.
this ought to explain something. On all of those that she did, because I did keep track of it. She won
Oh, really,
against
Brandon?
Yes, she won against the PS5. She won against the Xbox, but she lost 75 to 25 against the PC Master Race. Booyah.
That's funny.
And then everybody else started putting up stuff saying me or a PS5 or an Xbox. it just went downhill from there. It went super meta. It was weird. But anywho, here is the reasons that I got this, and this is the only reasons for stuff like this.
Oh, Nier Automata. Ooh.
Watch the anime. Holy shit. It's good.
Near Automata. Isn't that the made by the guy? I forget the artist, the director's name, but he never shows his face.
Probably. It's a Squeenix game it's a Squeenix game, but that was before they decided to go all punk ass bitch on everything. But anyways, the next one. God Eater 2 from Bandai Namco.
Ooh.
And I'm going to have to get the 6th version of the game along with the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st. But I also picked up Disgaea 5.
Yeah.
Seen a theme going here? A theme?
Mm-hmm. There is a theme. I see it.
And then I picked up a game called what's it? Of course, the stickers on there that's keeping it from seeing it. Let's see. Here we go. I'll get the book that Akiba's Beat or the Akiba Beat. If you've watched Akiba Made War, this takes place in the same area, but of course in a different reality.
Nas says you got to get Witcher 3 and Red Dead 2, Brandon. Trust me.
Not for the PlayStation. I have Witcher 3 for the computer. Here's the thing. When I think of Western games, I don't think of playing them on a PlayStation. The PlayStation is a Japanese system. I expect Japanese games. I can get almost all of these on Steam. They exist. But there's something about playing it on the system that it was A, originally designed for, and B, originally was pushed on. So, next. Black Clover Quarter Nights.
Ooh.
What's that?
Ooh. I love Black Clover the show. Oh.
Yep, so I've got that one.
Oh yes. Yes.
I think Brandon,
Next.
we need your response to this quote right here from Nas. Brandon isn't a true weeb if he hasn't played Asura's Wrath.
You know what? I can't think of what that is off the top of my mind. Give me a second. Asura's Wrath. 2012, published by Capcom. Probably came out on the 360 and the 3. I will have to check that out. That's another. I've got 2 PlayStation 3s. But for them, because of their age that they're at, I want to find a modified one that has all the games preloaded, if you understand the drift that I'm going with on that.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to have fun with my PlayStation 4 with that. Nah, it's not as easy. Anyways, next one. Trials of Mana. And there's a whole bunch more of them that I still need to do.
Seiken no Densetsu, I think, is what it was originally called in Japan. Never came out in the US on the Super Famicom. It's supposed to be a sequel to Secret of Mana, I believe.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think there's they came out with all like 3 Trials or Mana games at the same time. They did the Secret of Mana remake and 2 other ones.
I need to beat Secret of Mana on Super Nintendo.
I did it way long ago. Yeah,
That's one that I need to do. That's I had the game. I had the full box for it, all the stuff that came in the box, and I had the strategy guide for 20 years. Never played it.
Oh my god!
And I sold it. I should have my ass kicked for that.
I hope you got some decent money for it.
I wish. Well, I did pretty good with that, but not as good as I should have done.
Yeah.
I've got 2 more, and then I've got a site that I want to show you because there's a whole bunch more that I need to get from there. Steins Gate.
All right, I've seen the first episode of the anime. Didn't really hook me.
It's one of those. It's a weird one.
You rated the bargain bin. I hope you got the 4 for $20 deal.
Oh yeah,
I make out pretty good.
I picked up pretty close to every anime-based game that they had, with the exception of Legend of Heroes: Trials of Cold Steel, which is another anime that's new this season, based on a game. The last one that I got was Tales of Vesperia.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one. Yep.
I've never played the Tales series.
Neither have I, so I picked it up. But
My daughter
since I did that, I got to get a little capture device so I can actually stream it using the proper software. Not the built-in software sucks on the PlayStation, so
You gotta get an Elgato.
Exactly, and I can get one. I just haven't.
So with game, so Elgato works with the OBS. Is that what I'm?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need to get an
That's what I
Elgato
use.
then.
Yeah, the current model
It's not
that
working
does
for me.
the current model that does 1080 is like $200. So it's not bad, but it's not good. So But let me show you one thing here. Let me get this put over.
Yeah, that's what
here.
I use when I'm hooked up to my Switch when I'm doing or the PS4. The Elgato.
And you see, I was debating between, do I want to do the PlayStation 4? Do I want to do a Switch? I've had a Switch. Well, my oldest had a Switch or has a Switch, but since she decided to live in Olympia instead of here, don't have it anymore. But if you'll share my screen, let me show you a few more games that I need to pick up. And it looks like he's ready for bed. Is it that late? It is getting that late, isn't it? There we go.
It is.
So this is the website of NIS. They are let's say an overall publisher for more anime-styled type games. They're going to have a re-release of Raiden 3 Cross Makoto Manix Edition coming out this year for the PlayStation 4. The only reason I would get a PlayStation 5 is for this game right here, R-Type Final 3.
Oh, another R-Type. I didn't even know they still
Yes. But this one is exclusive to the 5.
made. Ooh.
No PC release, no prior gen release, PlayStation 5. They're doing a release of R-Type Tactics 1 and 2 that was originally a PSP game, but it's coming to the Switch, the PS4, the 5, and the PC. I also need to get Ys 9, or let's see, Ys 9, Raiden 4, Cross Mikado, and let's see, Ys 8, and pretty much everything on here. There's let's see, Legend of Heroes Trails into Revive, Trials to Azura, From Zero, Disgaea 6. Pretty much all of these. Any of them that are out for the PS4, I gotta get them, including R-Type Final 2. Need to get that one.
Who made R-Type? Was it Konami?
IREM. Or IREM.
IREM.
Yeah, they...
Gradius?
No. No,
made
Gradius
that?
was
That was
Konami.
Konami. That
Yeah,
was
Gradius was Konami. IREM was their own thing, and man, they made they made their games as hard as hell. We're talking massive quarter wasters if you're not careful. But as you can see, this company, this is all stuff that's released here.
Danganronpa, I've heard of that.
Yeah. They also did the 40th anniversary collection for SNK. They've even released the original Disgaea game. So as you can see, this particular company does a lot. And if you really want to dive into games that maybe weren't released here, but were released in, let's say, Europe, or has an English subtitle to it, PlayAsia.com.
Asia.com.
PlayAsia.com.
PlayAsia.com.
Yes.
Okay.
They're not the cheapest, but if you're wanting it, they typically have it.
Now, if I misspell that, am I going to get a porn site?
No, you won't get a porn site. Let's see, it's Play-Asia. Better have that dash, because without it, you probably would get the site that you didn't want. But this is the site, and as you can see, they have like Super Robot Wars 5 English subs, but it was an Asian release, not a Japanese release, but an Asian overall release.
Yeah.
Romancing Saga 3. This is the type of game that you see in a lot of the current animes if they're playing Otomo games.
That's a remake, isn't it? Romancing Saga. That's an old game, I think. That's from
Possible.
Sega or PlayStation, Sega Saturn or PlayStation or something.
Very possible.
The Three Kingdoms, Romancing the Three Kingdoms, or something else. Talking about.
For us that own the PlayStation 4 or even the Switch, this is where to go to get stuff that you cannot get at a GameStop ever. So yeah, I've got my collecting muscles turned back on, and of course, if I can't find these elsewhere, I'll have to come here and pay their price. But as you can see, some of them can get quite expensive. In fact, let me show you an example of an expensive one. Let's see, pre-order. No, we'll just go games, and we'll sort. Maybe there we go. By price. No, wrong way. Let's reverse the price. There we go. Elden Ring Collector's Edition, Japanese release English, $424.99. Let's see, Biohazard Village Collector's Edition. What else is on here? Persona 5 Royal Phantom Thieves Edition, $312.
Wow.
The Straight Flush Edition from Japan for $311. All of these collector sets, it can get rather expensive.
You know, now that you're on here, I'm going to the Right Stuff anime website right now. I want to buy some some physical media now.
While
Seeing
you're
what's
at it,
coming
can you
out.
give me your credit card number or show it?
Well, yes. Hold on, just 1 second. Oh,
Yeah,
wait a
just hold it
minute.
up to the screen, we
What?
can do it for you.
Oh, yeah. I'll show you my card. See, there it is.
Oh.
It's got nothing on it, but you can see it.
Oh.
Well, yeah, this is basically about as ultimate a site as it gets for getting imports that actually have English subs and or dubs in it. Just be careful. Check that and make sure that it says English. Otherwise, you'd have to be like Gray and speak Japanese and read Japanese.
Are you Genki? Are you Genki, Brandon?
Probably not. Probably not. No, I haven't. No, I'll just say no.
So
The default answer is no.
Another 80s series that's definitely big that I still have not seen myself is Gunbuster by Gainax.
No, they haven't done that. Let's see, Gunbuster. We're still waiting for Dirty Pair to come out. That should be about done.
Pair, yeah.
Yep. They should have that about ready. I think they said it was going to be ready this year. So
You know what I'm wondering right now, since you're here? I'm wondering if this 25th anniversary Cowboy Bebop, which I'm sure you've heard about, I'm wondering if it's worth it. I thought it was a 4K release, but it's actually just another Blu-ray release. I'm
for
wondering
the
if it's
Bebop,
worth it. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think it is, based on what I've read. Because like the version I have, I think has just as much special features. So I don't know. Like there's a 25th anniversary retrospective, which is what they're adding to it. I'm just like, I don't know if it's worth.
Hey.
It's not worth the $50.
Mr. Tickle Trunk's got to take off though, real quick.
Yeah, I got to run.
Tickle Trunk.
Is it something I said, Mr. Tickle Trunk? I
It
can
was
change.
everything you said. That's
All right. Well.
Was it all the things he said?
It was all the
Yeah.
Nintendos he didn't play.
It's all the Nintendos I didn't play.
Yeah.
Well, play Metroid, Mr. Tickle Trunk. I dare you.
speaking of-
I double dog dare you to play Metroid.
Metroid? The
Yeah,
original?
Metroid.
Or Super Metroid?
No, Metroid, the hard one.
Oh, I played it.
Yeah.
Without passwords, you can't use
I
passwords.
played it once all the way through. I don't want to do that again. I think I'd
And say,
rather.
wasn't the password Justin Bailey?
Oh,
Was it?
Oh no, Brandon, don't say that. Don't say that. Speaking of Justin Bailey, follow Dempsey, the Drunken Poet, and he made a great remix of Justin Bailey of the classic Metroid theme. Check him out. Subscribe to Dempsey, the Drunken Poet.
So yeah, tons of stuff here.
I'm looking for a link for it. Look up Metroid: The Sky Calls, and I will bid you adieu.
Take care.
See ya.
So yeah, there's tons of stuff here that you can get that they actually have in stock. So Valkyria Chronicles 4, yeah, that'd be a good one. Dead or Alive 5 last round before they went and took away the blessed jiggle physics and all that stuff. Let's see, My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu Climax.
Wow.
You can take a guess at what that's rated.
TVMA.
Yeah, TVMA LSV. This show contains stuff that is not suitable for anybody under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion is advised.
But yeah, this is now my my collector's haven for PlayStation 4 because I can get stuff here that just can't get anywhere else. Whether or not I'm willing to pay for it is another thing. But where else could you get Dead or Alive Extreme 3?
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I got a question. Is one show that's talked about quite a bit is Jujutsu Kaisen worth it? Brandon, have you seen
Haven't
it?
seen it. I hear it's really good. It's definitely modern shonen, but
Yeah.
It's about 3-4 years old now. It probably is worth it, but it's going to be one of those that you really need to get into and just get through that first season, then just make a decision. But anymore, I've noticed something on the shows that I tend to gravitate towards and what I tend to recommend. two things that they have in common. They're either an isekai or they're a fantasy or both. And comedy, but yeah. Well, like from last season, Reincarnated as a Sword. It wasn't the best show of that season, or even of that year. That's, Spy Family and My Hero and all that. But it's the one that I've seen 3 times, and I'm watching the dub now. So take that for what it's worth. That's what it feels like that I've been gravitating more towards. So, going back a little ways, watching Goblin Slayer, I've seen that 5 times, and I can't wait for that to come out for season 2 this year. More goblin slaying. You just can't go wrong. Or Rising of the Shield Hero. Absolutely fantastic show. Second season, not so much, but this third season is going to be, it should be lit.
I wonder if Rising of the Shield Hero would live up to the classic fantasy series Record of Lodoss War.
There's a lot more of it than what they had for Record of Lodoss War, but the show that actually felt the closest to it in terms of its feel was Goblin Slayer. Not necessarily in the violence aspect, but the look.
I love original OVA of Record of Lodoss War. It just felt like it just felt so Lord of the Rings with Legend of Zelda elements and dungeon crawling and
very put together.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah, exactly. And that's what I've really liked about Reincarnated as a Sword. With a lot of these reincarnation shows or fantasy shows, either with or without the isekai aspect, the main characters tend to be overpowered. And they either know it or they get there so quickly that they don't get challenged. With this show, that is not the case. Yes, the characters in their mind and in some situations are OP, but they get shown time and time again that they are nowhere near close to where they need to be to truly be at their best. Plus, it helps that you have a sentient sword. That never hurts.
That too.
So, yes, I watched the first 5 episodes of Redo. All I'm going to say is, had it not been so graphic in certain depictions, it would have been a lot better. It would have helped the revenge story aspect of it. But the reason why the character needs to have his revenge is it's about as an effed up thing as I have ever seen. And I've seen stuff that would turn the drunk Poriel. It would instantly make you sober. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's one. Well, there's 2 versions. There's the Crunchyroll edit. No, not the Crunchyroll. The High Dive edit. And then there is the true uncensored. And yeah, be very careful if you choose to watch that one.
Okay. All right, but yeah, Brandon, thanks for sharing all this.
Yeah, thanks for having me here. I need to get myself going, get my desk moved back, and gonna scoot the desk back this way so that way all this stuff back there is larger. Gonna optical illusion the thing.
Got one final question from Nas. What is the greatest anime of all time in Brandon's opinion? I think
Which
I might know
decade?
the answer to this.
Which decade?
I don't know. We'll go 90s, 2000s. Is it Hellsing? Is Hellsing your favorite anime of all time?
I would have to say Hellsing Ultimate is, yeah, my current rankings on AniList. Why don't we do that? Let me pull that up and we'll see what it is, because that has become my brain. That's where I keep everything because I can't remember very well. Take care, Shelby. You have yourself a wonderful night. So let me get this shared here with you. There you go. And yeah, this is what I'm currently watching. So you can see the problem I'm having. My fear is the studio that has Nier Automata, they had to stop work on it because of the coup, and they have not given a time frame for when it's going to come back. And that's sad because this is really good. But let's take a look at my overall list. So let's see. Is that all? Oh, I know I put it higher than that. Right now I had My Hero Season 6 at a 9.7. Uncle from Another World at 9.6. The first season of Vinland Saga at 9.5. Urusei Yatsura at 9.2. Berserk, Fighting Spirit, Tenchi Muyo, Uzaki-chan, Yu Yu Hakusho
Is
at
that OG
9.
Berserk? Not the new shit.
That's the original. And actually, I have watched the Memorial Edition. It's actually really good. They
Is it any different from
did
the
tweak it a
original?
bit and change. It made it better. Not as good as this, but better.
No, yeah, that's one thing I definitely did notice. And I'll be honest, I'm looking at Right Stuff right now, and Yu Yu Hakusho is out. I have to find a copy of 30th anniversary edition.
Yes, get the whole season for about $110. Here we go. Hellsing Ultimate is a 10. Ghosts in the Shell is a 9.7. Assassination Classroom Season 1 and 2 is a 9.5. The Ghosts in the Shell Standalone Complex is a 9.5. Tenchi Muyo in Love is a 9.5. Ryo Oki is a 9.5. Do you want to talk about an OVA that probably couldn't get made today, even with as lax as they are in some ways? This is it. Shield Hero is great. The Ways of the House Husband is absolutely hilarious. Trigun, the original Trigun is great. Badlands Rumble is great. Akira is great. Goblin Slayer, My Hero, all the various seasons. Ranma, Spy Family. Ya Boy Kong Ming, Vampire Hunter D. And if you just want something that has the Super Sentai but with romantic overtones, Love After World Domination. That's a good one. That's hilarious.
Okay. I've not heard any of these.
Or if you want something that's basically Yakuza Maids, Akiba Maid War.
Oh, okay.
That one in the first 2 minutes had me going, what in the world did I just see? So yes, it's good. Skeleton Knight in Another World is a good one. Armitage 3, Cowboy Bebop, Demon Slayer. I'm going to reserve judgment on Chainsaw Man. This is what I gave it when I first saw it, but I got to wait to see the next season to see if it's going to get any better, because I have a feeling it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Iria was great. Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, classics. I gave this a higher score than I think I should have. Bastard, it disappointed me in some ways, but it's Netflix. What can I say?
Yeah, I know.
I liked Beast Tamer, but it's a standard one guy with all sorts of women that just get attracted to him, and in a platonic way, it's weird. There's a ton of them that are like this. Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro, the original Hellsing.
I'm surprised you don't have Castle in the Sky in there. Castle in the Sky is my favorite.
I've never seen it.
You've
It's
never
on my
seen
list,
it?
but I haven't seen it.
That is a great. That might be my favorite Miyazaki film. I know people are going to be like, no, Princess Mononoke is better. It might be right, but
I like
Castle
Howl's
in the
Moving
Sky-
Castle.
Howl's Moving
myself.
Castle is good, but Castle in the Sky is way better.
And of course,
1986. It's just, it has everything. Great story, the music, the soundtrack by Joe Hisaishi. I mean, shit, I use it in my intros, my Wheel of Time intros.
yeah. And of course, there was Perfect Blue, and that one was a mind screw.
Yeah, I wonder how did you watch that? Didn't individual, didn't some asshole Nerdporial ask you to watch that
Yes.
at one point? Didn't we talk about it once?
Yes,
a couple
we
months,
did.
months ago back.
And you accidentally stopped on parts of the clips that are
Yeah,
technically
yeah.
not YouTube friendly.
Yeah, especially full nudity, like full frontal everything. You see everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Let's see here. Shows to avoid. Now, this is something that I get asked every once in a while. Is there any shows that you wouldn't watch again, or that you shouldn't have watched the first time? Yes. Harem in the Labyrinth, Another World. It's trash. It is literally harem trash. It's not good. Harem isekai trash. Futuko no Guild. Translated, Immoral Guild. No, don't watch it. This one was funny, but it's not one that I think is going to get a second season, and I don't think it'll hold up. And I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm-related skill. And then this one was very girl power heavy, and I liked it okay, but I had a few things pointed out to me, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. No. So avoid if you're bored, and if you're really bored. Otherwise, everything else on here, easy recommendation, easy watch.
Okay, we'll definitely keep that in mind. So yeah, thanks for sharing that, Brandon. All right, but I got a $2 super chat from False Stop. Sorry, I can't make it like I said I would. 1 out of 2, and then I think the second one is right. Thanks, Steve. At
Gotcha.
2K subs, but Graz on getting up to 2K. Thank you for the $4. I appreciate it. And I think we're up to.
I'm going to take off. As I said, I need to get some stuff done. So, Brian, it was good to see you. And yeah, if you've got time if you get time, sometime during the week, whether it be during the day, you
I can only do
get
evenings.
sick, or
I can only do evenings. I actually work at the office, and I was just looking at. I got in trouble for looking at a stream. I won't say whose.
Oh no!
Might have something to do with donuts, but yeah. So.
Oh
no! I gotta be careful. So.
Yeah. I understand you there.
The reason why I was hired was because they have too many jobs. Their sales department gives them too many jobs, but there's not enough people to do it. And so I'm learning the software. I am learning everything. So they're having me do piecemeal stuff. So and they're really demanding right now. I've been getting overtime because I've had to release projects and everything. So it's crazy. So.
Nice.
Wow.
That's not nice. It's brutal.
Well, yeah, it's brutal, but it's better to have an income in uncertain times than no income in uncertain times.
That's true too. Yeah.
All right, I'll hit you up for an evening show, and of course, Mags, it's always lovely to see you. It's so good to see you back here and in this realm, this sphere. So,
Thank you, Brandon.
You bet. And Prophet of the Dragon, it's always good to see you. So,
you too, man.
Yeah. Be sure to follow me, of course, on my YouTube channel and on my Twitter, or my Twatter, because let's face it, Twitter was going the right direction, then it went right back down the shitter, so it's Twatter again.
I've noticed that. I might get rid of my blue check mark that
I'm not. Yeah,
I'm glad I didn't pay for shit.
Well, $8 it's a good deal.
It is no different.
$8 is a good deal to get that extra level of at least the blue check, but. With the way that it's being ran right now, basically people are simping hard for the wrong person. And as long as that continues, I cannot, in good conscience, give that company my $8.
No, I agree.
And follow me on the on AnyList.co. That's where I keep myself updated on what I'm watching, what I'm thinking about it, and it's it's good. It's a really great list thing. Plus, whenever I do watch something, it notifies you on the Twatterverse. So, all right, everybody.
Thanks, Brandon.
All right, have a good one, Brandon. See you
Take
around.
care. Congrats.
Good night.
Yeah, you all have a wonderful night. And holy crap, for you East Coasters, it's bedtime. Go to bed. Bye bye.
All right,
everybody.
Dad, stop it.
We'll see you later, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Hey.
So Mags, you've been quiet.
Well, you guys were going through anime world. It's just all right, let's strap in and go along for the ride.
No, I'm just not as knowledgeable as Brandon is. I grew up with a lot of anime shows and everything else, but I can't dead name creators and who and what year. I just can't do that. I just liked watching Sailor Moon. That was it. That sort of thing.
Did I tell you, Max, that Sailor Moon was pretty much was probably might be my gateway into anime.
Really?
Sailor Moon was on in '96, early in the mornings. I used to get up early and watch it, and it was so different from anything else that was on. It was super duper dark compared to other cartoons at the time.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Did you realize you still had your poll going for Avatar?
The
results are
I forgot.
interesting.
Okay. Let me look.
Were there some lurkers that answered?
Well, it's like 41 votes. So
Holy crap! 41 votes.
Yeah.
78% said no, they haven't seen it.
Out of 41,
Wow.
41, almost 80% have not seen that movie. So I don't know who watched it.
So yeah, I'm curious. Who went and saw it.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just thought it was funny. I'm like, oh dang, the poll's still going. I was like, oh shoot, it's at 41 votes. Still about the same ratio. So what? Oh.
Is Ethan gonna come back?
He's shiny hunting on which one is it? Violet?
Yeah.
On Pokemon Violet. He's trying to
Nice.
get shinies. So you all right, buddy?
So ask Easton, what are we playing next?
What Nerporia wants to know what you're playing after Yoshi's Island.
Mario World?
Mario World?
Mario World. We're doing Mario World then.
All right.
So all right, so we're approaching 3 hours, so we got time.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had somebody pop in if you want to.
Yeah, we'll bring
Say
him
hi
in,
at
and then
least.
we're gonna probably do another 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna probably I need to relax and get ready for the week. So all right, but let's bring on in another member, DJ Ronnie G. What's up, man?
I am not visible right now. Ah, there I am.
There you are.
Hey. I am pooped, man, so I'm going to be real quick, but I just wanted to congratulate you and wish you a happy 2000th birthday. It's your birthday, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm almost as old as Jesus. 2,000 years.
Well, it's a real blessing. That's why you went to the end of the Galaxy Express 999 and got your robot body. And you ever see that anime?
I've seen the first episode. That's the one with the train, right? That's another Leiji Matsumoto series. I've only seen Space Battleship Yamato in its entirety, except for season 3. I didn't see the original season 3 because I heard it's non-canon. But I watched like all the movies, Final Yamato, Farewell, even the dark alternate universe Farewell to Space Battleship Yamato. But I've not seen like Space Pirate Harlock. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen I've only seen the first episode of Galaxy Express 999. But it's basically a space choo-choo train, pretty much.
Well, I mean, it was my first anime, and I'm finally revisiting it like in its entirety, the original series, and yeah, it's a space choo-choo train. It's a passenger train in particular, and well, this one, it's weird because they have some trains that look like Starfleet shuttlecraft. They have other trains that look like local trains. They have a Galaxy Express 666 that's overcrowded, and it's a commuter train for people going to work, and they look miserable on it, which I find hilarious. But I remember watching it years ago and seeing the main character Tetsuro, sticking his head out the window, and I'm like, how are you opening a window on a spacecraft? But they explain it in the unlike the movie version, they actually break down little details or elements of what makes it work throughout the series. So you get little they'll drop a little bit of a nugget here and there, and so apparently there's an infinity barrier that protects the ship from the vacuum of space, and that's why the characters can open a door and it not be subject to the vacuum of space. But I'm loving it. I mean, I'm like on episode 10 or 20, and like there was a hilarious Star Wars reference where like Tetsuro is in a library on some weird planet, and some guy who's involved in an organ harvesting scam rips a page out of a Star Wars comic, an actual Star Wars comic, and then blames Tetsuro for doing it, and then takes him to the police, and then somehow he gets injured by the stun gun, and then the doctor's like, oh, well, you gotta get a robot body. And he's like, what do you mean? I got a stun. He's like, no, your body's gone, man. You gotta get a robot body. And basically it was like a matter of conscription, like, I'll give you a robot body now, but you're gonna have to work for me for the next 10 years. And anyway, I'm putting some clips together because I would love to share that during the week. But that being besides the point, this is your 2000th show. I mean, 2000th subscriber celebration. I know it's not your birthday. I know it's not your 2000th show. Do you know how many shows you did?
I have no idea.
Okay, it's been a fair amount, I'm sure. But yeah, once again, congratulations, Ms. Mags. It was good to see you. Mr. Dragon, it was good to see you. Young Dragon, good to see you. and I'm gonna go hit the hay because I am gonna sink like a rock. And it was a pleasure to drop in. You guys have a wonderful night.
Thank
See
you.
you, Ron.
Thank you for supporting, man. Thank you for being a part of this channel for almost as long as I've had memberships. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Have a good
All right.
one.
So is Easton gone? I wanted to ask Easton if he
Hold on, I'll
could
put you on
provide
speaker. Hold on, there we go. All right, he wants to talk to you, Easton. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So Easton, do you have any words of wisdom for all of us old farts?
What?
Words of wisdom for us old people.
I was just gonna say congrats on 2K.
Thanks, Easton. Such a reason why I got
Such
there.
a simple answer.
Yeah, reason why I got there is because of you, Easton. You and your you and me doing the Super Mario, playing the Super Mario games. Did you know that?
You just got a massive eye roll. Like his eyes went through the back of his brain.
Are you saying he doesn't believe me? Is he calling out? Is he
I don't know,
calling
you
out
don't
my
believe me?
bullshit?
He's just sitting on the couch over here, like on the leg of the couch, about to fall. I think. Okay, I guess he's coming over. I don't know what he's doing. There we go.
He's oh, there he is. He's asserting himself.
Apparently, I know he's getting. I don't know. He's getting dressed. He doesn't want anybody to see his Pokemon shirt. I guess I don't know.
Is he wearing Pokemon pajamas too?
Yeah, of course he is. You have no word of wisdom, like
No.
elevators smell different to midget.
No.
No.
You want to hear something embarrassing, everybody? I had when I graduated college, I actually was carrying a Super Mario wallet, and I lost it on I lost it on a trail. I was at Zion National Park, and I was climbing. We were climbing the trail, holding a chain so I wouldn't fall 1,000 feet to my death. My wallet fell out of my pocket, but luckily somebody picked it up. Thought it was a little kid's, and turned it into the lost and found. I was lucky because I had like my license and I had like hundreds of dollars in that thing, and turned
it in with the money.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Everything was there. Yeah, when we went to Zion National Park in Utah, a place I would definitely recommend for anyone that likes to hike. That's an awesome place.
Zion's Park?
I don't know.
No.
Oh no, that's a camping place.
You said in Utah. You haven't been to Utah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we were going up the Angels. We were going up the Angels Landing path, which is like it gets to a point where it's you're just walking up. You're walking up and up and up and up, but then it gets to a point where it's like proceed at your own risk, and they have like chains mounted to like the rock, and you have to hold the chain. You hold the chain so you don't fall, and everything. And it was pretty crazy climbing up to the summit. It was a lot of fun though.
I still have.
We were all as other fellow hikers. We're all like helping each other out. Just it was very it was almost like a community of us. Just going up and helping each other and being concerned, everything, because it can be pretty dangerous. So if you're not careful, so I made sure as hell I was as sure-footed as I could be going up. And the thing that was pretty scary was going down, because you had to look down to go down. And I got a picture. I actually have a picture on my Facebook of the feeling, and it's a crazy picture. And it looks messed up. Like it's just, I had to record that. So I had to take a picture of that. So, but yeah, that's the saga of me having a Mario wallet. And then I just thought how embarrassing it is that I'm a 26-year-old dude carrying a Super Mario wallet. So I got rid of it. And then
I still have a Super Mario wallet, and will continue to have one. My children got it for me, so why not?
Oh, you got one?
Yeah. Hell yeah, you got a Mario wallet. I probably should swap it out, but I got a grown-up wallet for Christmas, so it's like, all right, fine.
So Max, I think this is a great time to end the stream. We're almost at 3 hours. So Max, is there anything you want to plug? Are you still on hiatus? I know you are not. Are you going to be doing stuff?
I'm kind of slowly coming back to a lot of things, but I can't
I can't do everything all at once. I feel like I'm just, too stretched out. But supporting you guys has been a pleasure. I will continue to support you guys. I will be in the chats causing chaos every time there's a donut stream, of course.
Is that what it is? Was that where so you're the source of the chaos?
Hey,
the
look, I
madness?
did not start that. That was Steve.
That was my fault.
Yeah, that was Steve.
Max didn't start the fire.
I
It was
am
always
the
burning
Lord.
since Steve's donut streams.
Yes, 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 Brian. No, but I'm slowly coming back. So I, came back to Twitter today, and yeah, you'll see me around a little bit more, interacting in chats.
Without naming names, I've just noticed a lot more people have been unhappy and wanted to leave and take breaks and stuff. So everybody just, if you ever need to talk to anybody, just DM me. If you're comfortable, just DM me if you need to talk.
Oh,
because
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, not just, yeah, I mean, everybody. I mean, I've noticed a lot of people are saying, I'm taking a break. I can't handle this or stuff. I mean, I've seen it with people I would be surprised to ever see it with. I'm just like, yeah, if you're not happy, if you feel you need to talk to somebody, you can always reach out, DM me. I don't know if I can provide answers, but at least I'll listen to you if you need somebody to listen to. And that might be enough.
Yeah.
So don't
double for me. Yep, I know exactly what you mean. So
yeah, and if with Steve though, you get some rage bait and you get some humor out of it too. So
I need if somebody could clip that keyboard break and turn it into a GIF, that would be great.
That would be.
See, that's the thing about it. Like, I was looking at it, you don't actually get a view of the key. It's just me turning around and you hear just. And then the rest of the stream is just me throwing it around my shoulder and like a court.
Wearing it like you were a warrior.
Yeah,
wearing a corpse.
wearing it as a defeated animal.
Yeah, he finally threw it out.
Yeah, I finally.
That's too funny.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
That's
finally made the trash somehow. I don't know, but yeah, I should try and clip it out. But I bashed that thing good. You caught me off guard.
You need to get like a hammer and just like.
Oh, I don't know. I almost went right to my monitor. I was like, no, don't do that. That would be bad. So
yeah,
that's my fear. I'm actually gonna.
Monitor?
That's my fear. Is I'm actually gonna break something I need, and it's So hopefully it doesn't go that far.
That's why you need to have like a box of like cheap keyboards. So you can just go.
Well, that's what ended up happening with that one. I went to go get my. I'm like, got my nice one. I'm like, no, and my old one happened to be there. I'm just like, screw it. So, yeah, have more on standby in case the rage bubbles up, which we all know it will. That's half my shtick, right? Getting mad.
Because you're such a laid back guy, it's like surprising.
Well, hey, I don't know. I'm not an angry person most of the time. I'm really not. It's just entertainment. Okay.
All right. Well, that's great. That's great to hear, Max. So, yeah, just take your time.
Yep.
Don't let too many people bully you into streaming. Like me, like
go
me,
easy.
Are you implying something, Brian? Is that what it is?
I'm just simply saying I can be an asshole. I can be an asshole. I can say the wrong things, And
I said it to him too. Sometimes you gotta say no. Like even if you want. Sometimes it's like it's nice that you can say yes. Sometimes, but sometimes it's just like I love to, but I just can't. I got you gotta take care of number one because if you don't, then
look out for number one.
Yeah.
Or putting my attention to to things that really is not going to turn out anything. It's not going to transform yourself any better. So it's like nah. Yeah. So
I remember when he was at 500 subs. Yes, I was a sweet young summer child then, just like Easton right there. Except I wasn't a ninja. I wasn't a ninja. I don't know what Easton's a ninja, foot soldier from Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's what he is. So we have to make sure you're gonna have to take us out because Master Trevor's gonna punish you if you don't.
It looks like you have a member chat.
Yep. Punk Waddle says, "Congrats, Nerporeal, onward and upward."
Oh, thanks, Punk Waddle.
A member for 9 months.
Yeah, he's been a member since the beginning. So yeah, Punk Waddle is awesome. check out. He does his ponderances with Floral. I think they do it every Wednesday, or is it Wednesday or Thursday? Every when they do their shows, but definitely check them out. They're great. They're great and they're entertaining, and that's what we need. Just need more entertainment. So yeah,
Agreed.
world famous Punk Waddle. You know, if you want words of wisdom, you gotta listen to Punk Waddle. So Steve, what's going on with you? More rage baiting, more raging on Wheel of Time season 2, or
Probably. I have another article. I have like 5 more articles I need to get through. So
I mean, your Lanfear one did pretty good, didn't it?
they're all that one did. The other one, the fake delay one, that's doing pretty good, and the one I did with Nathan's doing pretty good already too. So, people like hearing me look at these freaking ridiculously stupid articles.
What'd you think of me doing the Rafe? I think it was my last intro for Wheel of Time. I did the Rafe interview, and then I cut to Niedermeyer from Animal House saying, "You're a goddamn disgrace." What do you think of that?
I laugh because it's true. It's freaking absolutely true. That guy is a piece of crap. The destroyer of IPs.
But I think I know my favorite part is season 2. It was the way I mentioned that season 2 and 3 were greenlit by showing the guy trip with and breaking all the booze bottles, and John Belushi just screaming in utter horror. I thought of it. I'm like, that's perfect. That's perfect for this. So.
Look, man, he's just gonna. Video games is next right now. There's so many video game adaptations, readaptations. Tomb Raider's coming back around for some reason. There's another Tomb Raider. I mean, what the hell? So that, and we were looking at the games, right? So I thought to look. Apparently, they have there are mods out there with the 2 Shining Force 3 scenarios I've never played before in English. So I might actually get to play Shining Force 3 all the way through. It's amazing.
Woo!
Yeah,
I mean, you're
never got to play those before.
Just that same theme from Shining Force that you were playing over and over again is like etched into my brain now. Like I can't forget it. And I've been listening to it while I'm scrambling to finish my projects this week. It was just crazy. So
I love it. That's my game, man. That's my game.
Yeah. So
I got to figure out what I'm doing next. I may end up just playing 2. I don't know that I haven't. I was gonna try and get something else to play, but I don't know.
You said you're gonna do a Shining Force retrospective, right?
I think I still will.
I think style, right?
I think I should try. I think it'll probably get all the 3 views, but it might be fun. I don't know. I don't even know where to start, but yeah, that could be. That's my game. That's like from the I feel like it was nice to see people pop into those and be like, I remember this game. It's like, oh shit, I thought I was the only one that ever played this game. It's like, okay, cool. So,
all right. Well, thanks, Steve. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for being. Thanks for helping me with this.
Always.
Being me, my producer, and my. No, I'm kidding. But thanks for helping me with this, especially being patient with me, especially with me scrambling to put together those clips and everything, which I do plan to show again as the outro with my usual thank you and scrolling members and everything, which I updated today, but I have to update this again because of Max. Thank you, Max.
What?
Your gifted subs.
I need to
add a bunch of members.
So I'm making you work. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, you are. You're making me work. So, but things that I'm doing next. So, stream wise, this week, Wednesday for sure. Me and Steve's son Ryan are going to be facing off 1-on-1. Playing Mega Man 2, seeing who will beat it first, and the odds are not looking good in my favor because
straight up,
he is a Mega Man. He's 16 years old, and yet he's a Mega Man whiz. So like he is going. I watched him play. Like he is. I was trying really hard to demoralize him by saying all your efforts are in vain. Through a super chat and everything. and he just laughed it off and said, "Thanks, Nerporio, you're awesome." So that totally did not work. So I'm fucked. I'm literally fucked at this point. So, and the thing is, if he wins, I am probably never going to ever hear the end of it. He's gonna be trash talking me, saying, "Shut up, old man," you know, but just like Clubber Lang in Rocky III. Just that's gonna be Ryan. So
I still think we need a hype stream.
Yeah. And then that's Wednesday, and I know I do want to do another stream with Golden Age Geek talking more of season 1. I don't know if we're going to do it on Saturday this week or in a couple weeks. I'll have to figure out what I'm up to. So that's going to be on the docket, and then of course next Sunday, week from today, will be the next Wheel of Time stream, and I have to, after this, I'm going to have to really start reading. I've only read one and a half chapters of The Great Hunt since the last stream. So, but that one chapter that I read was so awesome. Chapter 22 of Great Hunt. That was a great chapter. And I can't wait to get through the book. So I have to really take the time to read and everything.
Oh
so.
yeah, there's a lot of maybe if you my suggestion would be, if you're finding yourself way far behind, maybe listen to it and then try and read it back and listen to it at the same time. That way, at least you've listened to it once.
Yeah, that's true too. So thanks, Jacob Ironson. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And Godzillionaire, all you guys, Punkwaddle, Mags, thanks for being on with us. And Steve,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, I wanted to, Mags, I wanted to keep you on because you're just awesome. You're just awesome to have on. So
thank you.
Everybody, thank you so much. If you weren't here earlier, I'm going to be showing the clips again from earlier. So you're going to see all of my personal favorite clips that I've done, and then I'm going to show my scrolling credits, and then that'll be it. So that's going to be a good 10 minutes. So 10 minutes of me just sitting back, relaxing, and not doing shit. So, but everybody, take care, stay Nerporial. May the wings of Nerporials carry you to greatness and happiness and everything.
Good night.
Take care.
Good night.
For those who remember, for those who will never forget, and for those who will experience the Star Trek adventure for the very first time. The Star Trek Hexology. Six timeless adventures that have changed Star Trek forever. Now, all 6 films remastered in glorious HD for the ultimate in sound and picture quality. This will be your last chance to own a physical copy of Star Trek. The Gene Roddenberry creation that launched the Star Trek franchise. The human adventure has just begun. For all generations. The original Star Trek films on sale one last time.